Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is B from Kongs R Us, and welcome to a Sunday Funday show with Mrs. Kongs R Us, who is there. She is. I asked her to get dressed for the occasion. Hello.
Hello.
Are you ready for EVO 2022?
I don't know, but it's stinking hot.
It is, and it's very warm in Southern California. And this week is an exciting week because I will be traveling to Vegas for the very first time to participate in EVO 2022, which is the largest, most historical fighting game tournament in the world. And so before I got into the home arcade space, I knew of, these tournaments happening. There was definitely, the big dogs out there, the Justin Wongs, the Daigos that participated in EVO. And it was a low-key event that I always thought was meant for the best of the best, the hardcore people. But little did they know, now that it's in Vegas and it's a bigger event and has more appeal, they're letting scrubs sign up. Anybody can register to participate in EVO, including this gentleman here who actually registered not only to attend, but I stupidly signed up for a couple of events just to see if I could hang. So that's the thing we're going to talk about today, is what EVO is all about if you've never heard about it, because it's happening Friday through Sunday next weekend. And one of our favorite home arcade companies has said they're going to have a presence there. So that's what we're going to talk about it. And to help me talk about EVO and all things home arcades, it would be the shell of home arcades, your favorite person who cries, coming onto my channel because he never knows what we're going to talk about in terms of modding. What's up, Michael B?
I love your intro music. The moon theme from DuckTales is just so amazing. Like, love it. I always jam out. I don't know if you ever see me in the background. It's like do. Love it.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I love Vector U. He does a lot of good remixes, and when he does a lot of them. But when he does the ones that I really enjoy, like my Chrono Trigger. Best songs ever, by the way. But he has some Super Metroid ones that are off the hook. His Link to the Past, his Dark World is super good. If you haven't heard it, it's really fun.
I'll have to check it out. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. So my first question, Michael B, since you're joining the Sunday Fun Day show, and we talk about all things fun, I missed part of the Super Gamer News when they talked about your cat stream. And you have to tell me, because I woke up at 2:30 a.m. And was like, why are you still on?
So I left OBS open on my computer because when I do gameplay streams, I do it out of OBS. And I guess what happens is if my mouse is there and the cats step on it, they can hit start stream. And even if
the cat and the mouse started.
Cat and the mouse. So I don't know how it happens, but I guess what happens is if they hit the start streaming button, it'll automatically stream to my YouTube, even though I don't have anything set up on the front end.
Oh wow!
And I think what I have set up as my default YouTube front end is this old Batman NES stream I did. So that's what keeps coming up as the visual. But
I see.
It's just my cats in an empty room.
Got it. So,
wow, your cat knows about clickbait. Nice.
But here's the big question, though, because I saw your chair all night, but your lights in the background were also on all night. So does that beg the question, is this room that you're in on 24/7? There's like...
Lately I've been leaving the RGB lights on. I don't know why. I've just been doing it. I don't know. Like... I like walking by and seeing the lights on. It makes me happy.
Yeah, she would kill me, the home electricity bill and things, but it's fun. It's fun to have lights in your house light up everywhere. So I was like, Michael B, really trying to make his whole home neon. Do you have neon in other parts of your house, or just this place plus your arcade?
Right now, just this office and then down in my arcade. But I was in Walmart the other day, and they have these little like desk wall lights. So I'm thinking about getting some of those to go behind my computer monitors here to light up the wall here, just for funsies.
People want to see your cats on stream, Michael B. That would be funny.
They show up sometimes. Like you'll see them walking across the top of my arcades or
Yeah,
pinball table. Yeah.
All right, so we have another guest who might have just ended his stream, because if he's not there, he's probably planning his next 24-hour stream, because his last 12-hour stream was inspired by Michael B. So,
Fox.
It was child's play. 12 hours was nothing.
24-hour stream next time going on.
Okay, all right. To be fair, if you were paying attention to like that halfway mark, maybe 7-hour mark, I was barely hanging on. It was bad. It was really bad.
By hour 11, I thought that was a hummingbird.
It was rough, guys. It was rough.
Yeah.
But I got that second wind. So
I'm surprised you didn't like open a book and start reading out loud to see who's just gonna sit there and listen to you read.
Unfortunately, not everybody knows this. I can't read, so it's kind of awkward. Thanks for bringing
Images, attract mode. That's why.
Pictures, flashing lights. Yes.
Yeah, flashing lights. What are you drinking, good sir?
I am drinking. This is kind of funny. I bought it honestly because it's got a freaking tiger on it. It's Puncher's Chance. It's a bourbon, but it's got a tiger on it. So I thought if it's got a tiger, it has to be good.
Nice.
Sure enough, it is.
It's roaringly good. Ha 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 ha.
That's how I buy my booze too. That's
just
how
by the looks.
Yeah, just by the looks.
By
Sex
the
Panther. I'm buying that.
Hey, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, cheers. Supporting our local brewery, Smog. They make canned mango pangos, which was my favorite drink of the night. And you are just supporting kind of that Kona Brewery Company, right?
Yep. Or any beer I can get my hands on.
Anyhow. All right, cool. So today's topic, we're talking about the road to EVO. I have a couple assets to show a little bit of history about EVO. But before I jump into all that, I'm curious about both of your experiences, about fighting game tournaments like this. Like EVO obviously is one of the biggest. Do you have any nostalgia for it? Have you ever watched any viral moments and things? And oh
What
yes,
is my Valentine?
that's who you are.
I'm only your Valentine.
Oh,
I had to go there. Thank you for the setup, Moat.
Diabetes
Dun-dun-dun-dun-ching.
It's so good. All right, so Michael V. Now that I'm distracted with Mrs. Congress, that's lovely, my Shiranui.
Understandable.
It's not Valentine, actually. It's Shiranui. That's my Shiranui. But that's why I was wondering who Valentine was. But Mike, what do you know about EVO?
It's the place where Justin Wong wins everything, right?
It would be normally, but he has not won in a while. But there's a lot of things that have happened, including an amazing moments that I'm going to share a little bit later on. But Fox, what do you know about EVO?
It's a place I could never get to on my own talent, so I'd have to pay. I have to pay a lot of money because I'm not good, but I do. I enjoy the games. I enjoy playing the games. I am not the best. So these guys just blow me away with their skill. So it's awesome, but it's kind of like the Super Bowl. It's a place I knew I would never get to by my skill.
But here's the thing, though. So what they are doing now is allowing the casuals, the yous and me's of the world, to actually participate in EVO. It is now in Las Vegas. It is not in somebody's college apartment complex or something, as it started in its humble beginnings. But it is now one of the premier places for the best of the best to go. But literally anybody can register to participate. So in addition to just buying a ticket to go, you can register and buy a ticket to purchase to go. So once you do, this is your ticket to actually participate. But these are the events. So not only do you buy a ticket for the whole event, the whole 3 days, but you sign up for each event individually. So they have several different games that
Wait.
Yes.
So your registration includes sign up to any of the games?
I'm going to go to that. So the registration just gets you into the event. To actually participate, here are the event lists. You have Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat 11, Tekken 7, King of Fighters 15, Melty Blood, Dragon of Fighter Z, Grand Blue Fantasy, and Skullgore. So these are the 9 different games that will be competing at EVO. But once you register, for a single event, it only costs $10 to enter the tournament. Like that's it. Like you
Not bad.
just pay for a ticket and it's $10 to enter any of these tournaments. So my stupid butt was like, I'm gonna be there. Might as well just pay $10 and see how I do. So I signed up.
Which
for a
one? Which
couple
one?
different tournaments.
Why
Street
did you
Fighter
sign up
5,
for all of
definitely.
them? It's
Street
just
Fighter 5?
$10.
Absolutely.
Because that's 9 games that I don't know how to play all of them. Like, would I
That's
be playing all
fine.
these things?
It keeps you away from the gambling floor.
Well, that's gonna happen. We're gonna be in Vegas. That's gonna be pretty awesome.
Should you sign up for all the other ones too?
Well, I signed up for. I asked you to dress up in 3 different things. I don't know when you're gonna change, but first off, my Shiranui representing King of Fighters 15 is always one of the things that I love. So I signed up for King of Fighters 15.
I need a refill.
She needs a refill.
I need a
Okay,
refill.
so Mrs.
Yeah, I love the
Kundera-
way you just snuck that in. I don't know when you're going to change, but it's fine. It's fine.
We'll see. So we'll let her reveal the next couple of games that I'm gonna actually join in. So
I
King
know
of
what
Fighters
you're playing.
15
I know what
was
you're
my
playing.
Shiranui. So that's EVO. You can participate. So the big finale though is Sunday, the grand finals. That's when the biggest things happen in the world. And I'm really curious about this next guest that I have backstage and his history with EVO, going to these big moments. I wonder if he's actually experienced any of these moments himself. Because I didn't know if he was going to be here talking about this, but we have Mr.
There he is.
John D
There he is.
in the chat. John, we're talking about EVO. Are you excited for EVO 2022?
Oh, I'm excited. It's been on pause, I think, for a couple years.
Mhm.
I've been going to EVO since I think the mid '90s, if not
Wow.
earlier. I've been
Every
going
year?
almost every
Pretty
year.
much?
Huh?
Yeah. Every year you've been to EVO?
Pretty much. Well, I
Damn.
mean, since probably the mid '90s, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Because so the history of EVO when it didn't start off as EVO. Like, do you know a little bit of the history? Well, I have
Yeah,
the wiki,
yeah.
but for folks that don't know, can you talk about the
It
history of
started
EVO?
out as a group, I believe, in LA,
Mhm.
and then it grew and grew every year.
It used to be called Battle of the Bay, so I think it was
Exactly.
Mhm.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
Yeah.
there's basically the Bay Area group and the LA group combined to make
Mhm.
this a bigger thing.
Mhm.
The twins are still involved
Mhm.
with it. Of course, now it's run by Sony, but they
Mhm.
still have people in the community like Mark Julio
Mhm.
who runs it. So yeah, I'm excited to see the Sony angle to it. There's going to be a
Mhm.
lot more production, but if you've never been to EVO before, you really see the pinnacle of the fighting game community.
Mhm.
Especially it's in the Mandalay Bay Convention Center, and that
Mhm.
place gets packed. It's interesting, like
Look at that.
there's so many people there. And so
Mhm.
my involvement with EVO in the past, when I was at Capcom, I got EVO along with, of course, the EVO partners to be broadcasted on ESPN. I think Disney, the Disney Channel at the time, a few other things. So we had the finals broadcasted on live TV, and that was a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, so I mean, streaming video games obviously has gotten way more mainstream than in the past. So in its humble beginnings, it really was, home consoles that were being kind of brought to participate in. So I do have to ask, because the most famous EVO moment was somebody that might be at EVO this year. But were you there at EVO Moment 37? Is that
Oh
something?
no,
No,
I wasn't there. I wish I
you weren't
was.
there. Oh, you said
I
you're at
was
every
not there
EVO.
at EVO 37.
All
No.
right, so
But that is the pinnacle of how like fighting game esports really blew up, at that time, and
yeah,
people don't
okay.
recognize. Well, I think people started to recognize the amount of skill at that match where
Yeah.
Daigo did the parry system
Yeah.
against.
All right. So for those that don't know what EVO Moment 37 is, this is the most, I would say, even though it's EVO Moment 37, that's just a random number that they actually assign after I was reading into the wiki history of it, because they wanted to say that there was more moments than just EVO Moment number 1. So the EVO Moment 37 is what it was called when it was published. But let's just check it out together so you can see some of the intensity of happened. So just to set up the stage, this is Justin Wong, one of the greatest American fighting game players ever of all time, and still Street Fighter Third Strike against Daigo, arguably one of the best, if not the best, fighting game player in the world. And Ken versus Chun-Li. Look at the life lead Chun-Li has, which is Justin Wong versus Daigo's Chun-Li. So they are tied at this match. Look at Ken's life, and then watch what happens. I'm just gonna shut up, let you watch this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So if you look at that, parries are pretty difficult to do. You have to have certain timings for that, right? And I think he performed about 15 parries in perfect timing on that moment.
Is it individual button presses, each one?
It's basically forward button press, right?
No way.
Look at Mike's face.
Whoa! Holy cow!
Mike's face. Did you? Mike's face looked like this when Mrs. Kong Zeros did a butt hop.
What was I talking about? I forgot.
I don't know where we are right now. I can't feel my face.
Here.
My goodness. Okay, I guess what I was saying is, people, if you really understand the game of Street Fighter 3, you'll understand how that was almost a really impossible moment. When we released Street Fighter 3 online, we had these trials, basically trial sessions where you can, do combos and everything else. And we recreated EVO number 37 on, at that Street Fighter 3 online that we released in Capcom. And till now, people have so much of a hard time just to
replicate what he did.
To recreate that moment. And I bet you, if Daigo were to do it over again, he wouldn't be able to do it. It's just that, I bet you, so like, awesome. He would have even problems in the game that we did in Street Fighter 3 online doing it. So that was a really special moment. It was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, Fox, Michael B, have you guys seen that before? Does that kind of capture what EVO
first time
could be?
Yeah. That was my first time. That was bananas.
So you can tell, right? That moment, again, that was at Cal Poly Pomona. So it was little mom and pop. They were just on a real CRT on our home console, and they're sitting with the controllers in their lap. That was what EVO was, but that really launched as the most iconic EVO moment on what could happen at any given point in time. Your life lead,
the most iconic fighting game moment, period.
Yeah, exactly. I think every person who's a fighting game fan now has seen that, and it's legendary. So would there be another moment like that? It really got people thinking of possibilities of that skill level it takes to run, and there's a lot of epic legendary commentary about it. So EVO Moment 37, I'm hoping that going to EVO for the first time, it's definitely on a much larger stage, but I'm sure moments like that still happen, whether it's Street Fighter 5, whether it's any of those other things too. And there's so many more people obviously involved these days. There's going to be thousands of people there in the arena, on the floor. John, have you ever participated as a contestant at all? Or have you always been on the
never allowed to.
No? Oh, as a company person, you were never allowed to compete?
I was never allowed. Not that I would have won.
You would stack the deck with your Kyle, right?
Not that I would have won, but I was never allowed to compete.
Do you know in the early days, like if they actually had trials for people to compete, or was it really always just open invitation for anybody?
It's always that's the great thing about the FGC. It's always open invitation. You always have the opportunity to fight someone on street, to fight a pro, right? Sometimes we would have, invitationals like we did for like E-League, which is a different thing. But I think, the great thing about the fighting game community as a league is, you can fight a pro randomly. Like if you're in tennis, you could fight McEnroe whenever whenever you get like chosen. So and I'm excited for you to go. I think a few people from our community will be there. I'll definitely be there. I'm always there. So I have meetings with like Capcom, Marvel, Namco, SNK, Arc Systems. We always have meetings every year. There's like a reunion. So nice. And then I'm trying to bring Liv out there so she can kind of see how our retro fighting game community sees how things are, and hopefully bring the LA folks out there. But yeah, I'm excited. Maybe we can,
So speaking of everything else that's there, again, these are the games that are going to be competing at this year. And there is a Mortal Kombat 11, hence Miss Katana here is representing the Mortal Kombat 11 outfit. Oh, yes. Thank you for that. Thank you for being such a good sport, Mrs. Kongzaras. You look lovely this evening. How are you feeling?
Polyester is hot.
It's hot. It's warm. You don't like the you have a lot of like air in different places.
You think it's air in different places, but it's just more like wherever there's holes, there's air. Are you gonna make more holes then?
No comment. So John was talking about what else is happening at EVO. So this was new to me. It's not just a fighting game tournament these days. It's at Mandalay Bay. Look at the things to do list. There's an artist alley, so there'll be artists and other things going on. There's going to be a vendor village with folks and exhibitors that are going to be setting up. There's going to be free play arcades and also casual setups for you to join.
Whoa. Go back to the free play arcade for a second.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks like a giant Marvel versus Capcom arcade.
We've seen that before, haven't
It
we?
does. I did not know that before.
Marvel superheroes. Sorry.
Marvel Superheroes, a giant one. Yeah.
Did you bring this to EVO before?
Like
John?
19 feet.
Wait, Stringer Films.
Yes, we brought a big 19-foot Marvel superheroes at EVO. I think a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Is this just an old picture or what?
No, I don't think, is this the right one? No, this is it, right?
Yeah. This is just on their main page. It says free play arcade. And then that's the 19-foot Marvel vs. Capcom. I didn't even notice that before, but
that's right. That's right.
Look, you have an Arcade1Up product right there on the main page of EVO. So participation. But there was a quick $2 super chat. You want to read that? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is crazy from Stringer Films because I'm also wearing an outfit too. Well, I would love to see your outfit.
If you send me that pic, Stringer, we will happily not put it on the screen.
No, we don't. No one wants to see
it.
I have a Zangief outfit I can wear real quick.
Yes, please. With the furry chest.
Yeah.
He's real easy. His is real easy.
Geef? Oh yeah, Geef is.
So John, you literally just have a bearskin loincloth around your house.
Yeah. But I want to see the chest hair has got to be in that V though. I got to see that.
Yeah, cosplay is a thing at EVO. It looks like.
Oh yeah. People cosplay at EVO.
Look at these EVO cosplayers. So I mean,
yet another reason to go. Damn.
There could be some more cosplaying happen at EVO, which would be fun. But John, can you talk about now that you're here? And I know that we were just connecting offline, but Arcade1Up, you had a presence previously. Was this showcasing current cabs? Can you say a little bit about what Arcade1Up? Are you going to have stuff there? Or are you guys just in the background doing your meetings that you mentioned?
So every year we've done something at EVO. We always had cabs there. This year we won't have an official presence at EVO.
Okay.
But I'll be there conducting meetings. I'll be there talking to some people in our community, like maybe UAG and Mode and other people, kind of talk about like the future of RFGC and things like that.
Cool.
And have some fun, late at night doing some things.
RFGC?
What is the RFGC? What do you think it stands for?
RFGC. Really fun guys collaboration.
Close. You're
really
so close.
Fun guys.
Really fun.
Consuming drinks.
Retro.
Yes, collaborating. I like that. Really fun guys collaborating is what Retro FGC. So retro fighting game community. So
I like mine better.
You like yours better? I like yours too.
I like yours better too.
FGC as a whole is known as the fighting game community. So, but Retro FGC, a lot of what you see at EVO right now is these are the modern games, but Arcade1Up really caters to the retro fans, the older Street Fighters, the Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3s. So I think there is an appetite for me at least. I would love for them to see a retro division if they ever come back with one. I know there's tournaments that still do that, but that would be cool to see that happen too.
They usually have some side tournaments, whether it's like MVC2 or Super Turbo, things like that.
Okay.
I don't know if there's going to be that this year.
Okay.
But I'm really excited to get my first hands on with a Street Fighter 6. One of the reasons I'm going as well.
Yeah, nice. Oh yes, I mean the Street Fighter 6 presence I'm sure is going to be huge there to be able to really push it out more than it was. The presence at SEC was good, but I just can imagine now maybe they'll release the next playable demo with a new
I'm
character.
hoping so. I want to play Guile this time. So
We can get a rematch there on SF6. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they have Honda yet, but that'll be fun. I'm down. I'm sure we can have some fun there. Okay, and then the last thing is obviously there's some history there with vendors, volunteers, commentary. Their schedule is really crazy, by the way. So here's what's happening Friday. They have their full-on schedule for when the actual matches are happening. They have pools Friday and then Saturday, but I've never been to the main event on Sunday. And you mentioned that a little bit in terms of the arena feel, because this is like the major marquee event on Sunday in the big arena. That's almost like a separate event you had to buy a separate ticket for just to participate in the main event.
So technically you could come home Sunday because it's only top 8.
Yes, I definitely will not be in the top 8, but I have to experience the main.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, you got to do it all. You can't.
You can't stop halfway. You got to go.
She's drinking because I'm going to be gone for so long.
You don't go home during the 7th inning.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
There'll be thousands of people in that arena watching.
Okay, so she needs another refill, and
all right.
Explain what I'm hoping to do. So I was looking at the schedule. So it starts at 10 a.m. for King of Fighters, then it goes Tekken, then Street Fighter, Guilty Gear Strive are their main events that ends near 10 o'clock. And
so Guilty Gear wraps it up, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they did it by entrance.
Okay.
By number of people entering.
So Strive had more entrants than Street Fighter 5, which is usually
the last one.
The main event.
That's weird. Yeah.
So it's showing you the growing community around Strive. Strive's a great game if you guys haven't played it.
Yeah.
I played the older Guilty Gears, and I love those games. They're really good.
Try this one out.
I got to try Strive.
You'll like it.
Yeah. So I didn't tell Mrs. Kongzuras yet about like when I'm coming home, but since I saw the tournament,
no, you gotta come on Monday.
You ain't coming home Sunday.
Ticket to the finals. I got you.
I just bought my plane flight to come home Monday morning.
Yeah, but did you buy a ticket to the finals?
I did. I know we got to talk offline, but yeah,
okay,
I did buy a ticket. But
we'll talk.
We'll talk. But yes, I bought my ticket separately to go because again, I bought my tickets to go before I knew Arcade1Up was actually going to have a presence and John was going to like be there doing all these meetings. I just wanted to experience it, and I knew I had to be there from Thursday. I thought I could just leave sometime Sunday, but now that I see the full stream schedule, I was like, I can't leave in the middle of the Street Fighter finals, right? I gotta stay to witness EVO Moment, whatever number that they're at, they're gonna make up at this point in time. I want to be there to witness the next big moment.
But listen, you should have made that like a Monday night flight or Monday afternoon.
No, and my flight is at Monday, 6:20 a.m.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
fly out of Vegas, bro. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna do the Fox 12-hour stream overnight and just like from EVO at the end of it, we're just gonna go all the way to 6 a.m. my time and then get on the plane. So
yeah, and also like I said, I want to have like a think tank group meeting sometime during EVO, kind of discuss how we grow this small RFGC community that we have, and with tournaments and how we can support and how we can grow. There's a lot of new cabs coming out from Arcade1Up, like the the Capcom Legacy Edition,
Marvel's Capcom 2.
I don't know if there's any other titles like that coming out, but
pretty sure they're coming out. Yeah,
according to some leaks, but Track and Field was supposed to come out too, though. Right?
Exactly, right? Who can come on? These leaks are crazy.
They intentionally never brought out Track and Field just to screw with me. That's why they brought out Shaq. They didn't bring up Blitz at the Shaq event just to screw.
They're just messing with you, B.
You know what's funny? What's funny is that at Capcom we also had these known leakers, right? And so what we would do is we would like throw out some fake leaks out there, and to see like who'd cover it, and then
I was gonna ask if you ever like fish, like throw some stuff out there and just see who takes it. Yeah.
So that was a strategy back then.
So Randy's records was absolutely a plant to see who Randy would actually come up with, because that's
freaking
Randy, right?
Well, I mean, that's why you got to take some of these leaks with a grain of salt. Sometimes they happen, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's because you're filling out if retailers want this title. It may happen, may not happen. So nothing's official till it's official.
Sometimes a 2 could be an II. Who knows?
Exactly.
All right. So
Right.
that has been a big topic of debate because the latest
Oh, man,
leak. I
for
know, John, you
months.
can't talk about leaks. You can't talk about what's out there. But we had some doctrine out there that said, there could be some things in the roadmap. But before we get to that, Cyber Styles, thank you for the $2 super sticker. I appreciate that. Stringer Films asks, are there any perks for people that go that have Arcade1Up tattoos? Have you ever seen anybody with an Arcade1Up tattoo, John? Somebody that loves
I-
1UP so much?
Unfortunately, I've seen Stringer in his katana outfit, and he has an Arcade1Up tramp stamp.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry for your loss, Mikey. That's
Yes. All right. That definitely deserves some special recognition at some point. The Will It Float award goes to Stringer Films with the 1UP tramp stamp. So that's amazing. Very cool. Okay, so I know you're gonna be there. There's gonna be tons of speculation. I think this week, just knowing that you're there, that you're gonna be making some licensing things happening. I know. I'm just gonna ask. Can we expect anything? From you and the team with Lib being there, and then with Mode and UAG, can we be doing some potential collaborations? Should we be streaming what's happening at EVO? What can you say so far in terms of any plans for what you guys might be doing?
I mean, nothing official from us right now, but I know you guys are going to be there, and
Yeah.
I think it makes sense that the audience expects there should be some sort of streams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you and I think even OTG's coming, and
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of content creators going. Yeah,
I think Sosa might be there. You know what? If you guys have streams, you guys covering the events,
Yeah,
I recommend everyone to stay tuned.
Okay.
Especially around Friday, maybe Thursday or so. Since I'll be there, I might jump on some streams.
Yes.
So just that's all I can say, but nothing official from us yet.
Cool. All right. So let me know in the chat if you want to see some live coverage. I'm the most amazing on-site correspondent that has ever existed. Michael B can attest to this whenever I join from things. Yeah. So next Friday, if you're on a stream like the Green Room Dudes and you want to see some coverage at EVO, I'm your guy, right, Mike?
That's right. You'll ask B, you're like, B, I mean, the championship's going on right now. Can you bring us in there? B will somehow go to the wrong room, find somebody playing a game on Super Nintendo and be like, they're here playing some Street Fighter. I don't know.
You didn't say which number, Mike. I'm just going to take you to the closest one to me because I don't want to go all the way to the end of the floor.
Can you show us the Stern pinball room? Yeah, so I'm at this other place and they've got pinballs here.
Yeah, let me know the people want to see some 12-hour track mode, Fox. You're going to have to do a 12-hour stream with me and I'll bring parts of EVO into you.
Listen, bro, if you need me, I'm there.
Yeah?
I'm there.
If you guys want to coverage, we can make it a thing. We can do a big thing.
If you guys want to do a stream on Friday to kick things off, or even Thursday, let's talk about it.
Whatever you want to do.
Join. I'll be there anyways, just to talk about fighting games, whatever. So
yeah,
if you guys want to do that, let's talk about it.
Hype. Let me know in the chat if you want to see Michael B and Fox do some of the coverage too of EVO. And
hey, there it is.
Oh,
there she is.
Michael B. Fox.
And my prayers have been answered.
Oh, hell yes.
And you know what? You hid my bottom for me, so I went to go find your undies.
Oh yeah. You just got flashed.
It's the crossover nobody knew they wanted.
Yes, the Batman Chun-Li was absolutely what everybody wanted to see.
So, John, is there any chance that we could do live streams from inside your meetings, say with Arc System Works, to hear what you guys are talking about? Is that possible?
Fully mic'd. I want to hear everything.
Behind the scenes.
Appreciate that. But we can have streams afterwards, and maybe I can give some hints. I don't know.
Dragon Ball Fighters confirmed.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Fighters on an Arcade1Up. So
dude,
I'm gonna bring SNK to a strip club and to take pictures.
Can we take live
finally get that cab, bro?
Meetings, John. I don't think they allow phones, right?
Let's get that proper 4-button layout. Let's do that. Let's do it right. Let's do it right.
You didn't hear anything, earmuffs. But yeah, we were gonna be collaborating.
Comic strip club. It's comic strips.
Comic strip. There's a comic
store
area in the in the convention center.
Big thing, recognition for Jack Kirby, amazing.
Yeah, a lot of comic books.
This guy actually takes me to strip clubs, so.
No, she takes me to strip clubs. So last time
that's true. I got a couple of numbers.
Yeah, she makes lots of friendly.
Are you going? Are you going, Mrs. Congares?
I got kids to take care of.
I tried to like drag her because when we do Vegas trips with the kids, normally what we do is we bring the in-laws, and that way they can
that's
watch
what you
them
got to do.
during
We'll
at
take them to
nighttime while we go out and we
Circus or
spend them with the
something.
day. Let them gamble all day.
Yeah.
But we'll make it back out some point in time, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun. What do you like to do in Vegas when you're Vegas? Let's talk about Vegas stories. So, Mrs. Kongzarest, do you have any fun Vegas stories?
Bottomless mimosas.
That's good.
Never a bad thing.
One of my favorite things that
Absolutely.
we did, so we did our 10-year wedding anniversary in Vegas was the last time we went, was right before the pandemic. It was January 2020 was our 10-year wedding anniversary. So we did an Elvis themed wedding anniversary just to kind of like do our own, hey, let's just get married in front of a pink Cadillac. And it was,
I've never been to an Elvis wedding in Vegas, and I was like, shit, why don't we just do our own?
Yeah, but the funnest thing that we did from an eating perspective was an all-you-can-eat sushi bar inside a karaoke bar. So it was karaoke.
That's
with
amazing.
all-you-can-eat sushi bringing to you, and it was off the hook. So I mean, you can find anything in Vegas. But I'm John. I'm sure you have some fun Vegas stories. Do you have any kosher moments you can share in terms of fun Vegas moments, or everything stays in Vegas?
Nothing clean.
Nothing clean.
Nothing clean.
Nothing clean.
You can't say. All right, Michael B, have you been to Vegas?
I have been to Vegas, yeah, just once.
What's your best Vegas story that you got?
So we went on a family trip to Disneyland with my wife's family right after me and my wife got engaged. And while we were there, just sporadically, my father-in-law, who's awesome, decides we're going to go to Vegas. So we can't do it normally. No, instead of like, getting like a plane or a bus from LA to Vegas, rents a limo out. So we drive from LA to Vegas in the limo. I had the limo booked for the day.
From LA
That's
to
4
Vegas
hours,
in a
yeah.
limo? That's 4
Oh, yeah.
hours.
Oh,
Hey,
it was
something way to
dope, man.
be.
There was air conditioning, all kinds of booze in the limo.
This
We
is
got
your
there.
this is your in-law.
Yeah, this is my
Okay,
father-in-law,
I'm
right?
writing this down. I don't know how
Yeah.
you did this. Okay, go ahead.
And then, of course, you do the most Vegas thing you could possibly do. We went to see Tom Jones. So there it is.
It's not unusual to be loved by
That's right.
anyone.
And it was
All
everything
right.
I thought it was going to be.
And Fox was in the show, obviously, because
I was
he's so
yes,
talented
I was in the
like that.
background. I was a background dancer.
Fox, you have any Vegas stories? Have you been?
I've been there several times, but really for work. So one of my clients, I got a couple clients there. One is Southwest Airlines, one is Ready Ice. And I got to see a lot of the homeless.
Mhm.
So none of that was fun. Most of my stories are just work and I didn't get to hit the casino. So I want to go just for fun, but no, my stories are lame. So nothing cool.
We can't really have fun in Vegas right now. Most of it's underwater, right?
Oh, there was a flood this week. There was like a flash flood.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
I do hope that they clean it all up before we get there. Frank D was saying if he ever gets married, he wants a Vegas Elvis to officiate. So it was fun. It was actually way more entertaining than I thought it would be, having an Elvis, remarry us. But it was cool. I
Well,
would
did
highly
you know what you should have done though? You should have done that. Have you seen the zip line that goes from like building to building?
Oh yeah, in downtown Vegas.
Yeah, in downtown. Fremont,
Yeah. See, I want to do that. I want to do that.
Well, speaking of flooding in Vegas, I feel like Stringer Films is going to be prepared with this $2 super chat. I would love to see those waterproof candy drawers.
Do you?
See,
We also discovered that
Always
Stringer Films
thinking.
has an Arcade1Up tattoo in a tramp stamp area.
Please to
Lower
share.
back, apparently, is the most appropriate way to say it.
Actually, I do have one Vegas story. It's pretty clean.
Oh, is it? Okay, he had to dive really deep.
There we
on
go.
his clean Vegas story.
So me and Cyrus went to Vegas because we were doing the whole Mike Tyson shoot, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it was pretty late at night. And then so Incredible Technologies, they have these new slot machines. So I was quote unquote QAing one of them, right? It's called Cash Money.
Cash
Mhm.
money.
You don't get to keep the cash. You don't get to keep the
Mhm.
money.
I think it was called Cash Money. It was something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was like in front of the machine. I was taking pictures. I was being loud because I know that the cameras can hear me, and I was like taking notes. Like, I think that this text should be a little bigger. When I go into this line, I'm pressing like this, So I was just pretending I was like debugging it and everything. And then all of a sudden, I got someone coming up to me asking me, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I goes, "Oh, I'm a licensee with Incredible Technologies. We're looking into doing something like this, and I'm just kind of checking it out." And and everything, and goes, "Oh, is there anything I can get you?" No, these, they're giving me free drinks. So I
They do that normally in Vegas.
Yeah.
That's nothing new.
Yeah, that's what they do, right? So I started playing, started taking pictures, and I don't know if it's coincidence or not. I won $3,000 about 30 minutes later.
Wow.
And I don't know if that was because I was doing all that or just a coincidence, but I try it every time.
Hey, there you
There's
go.
no coincidence in Vegas. No,
But, like,
there was a reason why.
Y'all seen like Ocean's 13, wasn't it? Like coin, 8 seconds, coin, 2 seconds, coin, 5 seconds.
Is that what happens?
There's a certain, there's a
It's a
certain
rhythm.
randomness.
Yeah.
But I mean, all of these games are still video games, right?
Yeah.
And there's still a pattern,
Mm-hmm.
right? And just because you think you got the pattern and it may work,
Mm-hmm.
it's so random it doesn't work.
You
But
never
eventually,
know.
there is some sort of pattern. It's a video game. With my QA background, I think I got sometimes.
You're testing it. You're field testing.
I was testing it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I missed the super chat. So console fanboy was saying, "Will Bersus be at Evo?" And if he does,
Man, I hope so.
he would get an IRK tattoo. So
Yeah, I mean, if they had tournaments for people 12 and under, maybe
5 and under. 5 and under.
Been
Five
to
and under,
Evo
yeah.
the most, John. Have you what's the most obscure game that you've seen them run at Evo? Do you remember any kind of like weird obscure games like that? Have they done?
Oh yeah. They had dive kick.
Dive
at
kick.
Evo.
Okay.
What?
Wait,
All right.
wait. We have this question from Stringer Films.
Uh-huh.
Is John D the real Mr. Papa
Giorgio.
George?
Papa
Giorgio.
Giorgio.
Joe. Yes.
Wait, John D, are you really the real Mr. Papa Giorgio?
He
I
would
don't
never
even know
say
who
if he
he
was.
is.
We might
We
need some
don't know.
education on that. So
We don't talk about that.
Rain Man quote, isn't it? Rain
Is
Man
it?
reference?
No, I'm not
We
that
don't
smart.
talk about that.
there it is. Okay, so Vegas is gonna be really fun, starting from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I might be there Sunday too, Mrs. Kongzura. So I apologize.
Oh no, it's
Don't tell her that now.
Mr.
have
Papa
to be there.
Giorgio is from that's from Vegas Vacation, National Lampoon's
is
Vegas
it?
Vacation.
Oh, okay. Got it. I need to get back on my pop culture references, but
Mrs. Kong's R Us. V has to be there Sunday night. If you're not there Sunday night, you're not experiencing the whole thing. Don't worry, I'll make sure he's fine by Monday.
Ish.
thank you.
Fine-ish.
I'm getting my permission live on stream with 160 people watching right now for coming.
So
over.
all I see happening is they're gonna stream and like everybody's gonna be like, we don't know where B is, and B is gonna be locked on top of like a hotel casino roof.
with the mattress, we can
Yeah.
reenact the hangover.
Exactly.
Absolutely, that should be fun. That should be fun in terms of like with all the other content creators there. I definitely will be getting in touch with them to hopefully
Yeah.
collaborate. I think my just from what I know, I think Mike of All Trades will be there. Your Average Gamer will be there. Overthink Gaming, I think, will be there as well. I also think Travis MCP, is he still coming out? You
I
think?
hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I heard Travis might be coming out as well. I think in the chat, War might be there. War 4444, not a content creator, but a good community member. I
If
think
not,
Sosa might be there. There might be a lot of folks that are following this community.
Yeah. Let's have our meeting at Sapphire so we can talk about things.
Yes, we will have
Good
that
spot to
meeting
meet
on
up. Yep,
Thursday
yep, yep.
evening. If you're in Vegas, let's connect
Ooh,
because that's
let
the
me
most.
go look for my contact.
I
in
think
Sapphire.
Friday.
Do you?
Friday
You have a
night.
contact at Sapphire?
What's her name?
Yeah, she made friends with the hostess, but I think John has a better connection at
Oh,
Sapphire.
fine.
Yeah.
Not that I go. I just have a connection.
Never been. Not one time. No.
Never been.
He knows a guy.
It
He
is
knows a guy. It's fine.
a guy that knows the guys. Vegas Vacation, people. Come on. Thanks, Stringer. I will watch that just to make sure I'm up to date on my Vegas terminology moving forward. So we'll check that out. Sapphire was fun. I think you've been before, haven't you? Do you
Oh
have?
yeah, I went with your brother.
Yeah. That was.
Hey, B, do you gamble?
I do.
What
Yeah.
do you play?
This is why he needs to play all the games in this tournament, so he's not on the floor.
Yeah. I used to be.
Don't play Hold'em there. It takes too long. But do you play Ultimate Texas Hold'em?
I've played Ultimate. Texas Hold'em Bonus was my preferred version of that. But I do play a lot of poker, so I'm a Hold'em
So listen,
player.
yeah,
Used to
Let's
play
play
Hold'em.
Ultimate Texas Hold'em. That's
Okay.
my game when I
That's
when
your
I
game.
go.
You like Ultimate Texas Hold'em? It's so
Ultimate
weird
Texas
that game.
Hold'em, the card game, huh?
Yeah, I do like the table version of Hold'em.
Yeah, the
but
table version. That's
Yeah.
that's the one I like.
But it's not like the odds aren't great for that because you have to put so much in to get like
Yeah,
a little bit back. So it's stacked, but it's
Wait,
fun.
am I
You can
saying
win
that
really quickly and you can lose really quickly.
Yeah.
But it's of course, like in any table, you got to know when to quit. I wish Bobby was coming, man. I kept trying to have
Yeah.
Bobby
Why
come out.
is he not coming?
Because he's
Just can't make
starting
it.
it up. He has connections in Vegas too. That
You
guy
know he
was like,
does.
"You need a room in Vegas? I'll hook you up in the penthouse." He would be like,
Like a mother.
yeah, exactly. Bobby would be fun in Vegas to hang out with. Absolutely. So that would be fun. Oh, Revenue will be there. I forgot. Yeah. So put your quarters on the glass. Revenue.
awesome.
I don't think
they
they'll
were
be there.
planning to be there as well.
I don't think they'll be there.
Oh no. Okay. They had been working on like a Road to Evo thing a while. I haven't talked to them in a long time. So
Yeah, I don't think they'll be there.
okay. Excellent. Well, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that, 36D. And I'm not going to show that chat, but thanks for the $5 super chat, 19K Fox.
You
Just,
can't beat it.
Huh?
I showed it. Don't worry.
I can't read. I'm not reading it. I'm just saying thank
I'm
you.
not
I'm
even here.
acknowledging him. Yeah.
I'm a rooster illusion.
So so when I gamble, it really depends how much time I have. Because when I normally go with family, and if I have only a short while to play, it's like 21, right? I'll play blackjack just to be able to get in, but that's easy come, easy go, just like any table game.
Walk in with a plastic bag.
I'm gonna have cellophane.
Yeah.
All the way
Saran
around.
wrap on my
With a couple
face.
holes, you can breathe. You gotta breathe, man. Put a hole. You're
Yeah,
good.
saran wrap on my face and just two holes.
Two
right
holes.
there.
Just be like the Naked Gun, like just wear the giant like
The body
over
condom.
your
Body
just,
condom.
like, walk with body condom. Sorry, it's COVID at Sapphire. That's too
I'm gonna
funny.
dental dam on
hey,
my face.
COVID. It's COVID.
That would be too hilarious. But yeah, for folks that don't know what Sapphires is, Google it. You'll find out exactly what we're talking about. It's
a gentleman's establishment.
Yes,
Yes.
one of the largest in the world. If I
And ladies as well.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Ladies
yeah,
are
yeah,
welcome.
no. Every time I
No
go, I bring my
discrimination
wife. She
there.
loves
No,
it.
no, 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 no.
Mhm. Yeah, I had I've had experiences there. I was like, what's appropriate to share on a live stream with my wife and 3 other people about
Honey,
Sapphires?
it's been enough like fingers. I've been there.
Once?
Mhm. I don't think
I
my
don't know if
brother-in-law
she was
watches my channel
referring
at
to
all.
them a number of times. in that.
Well, B, it seems
What's
seems
that?
like somebody that's been there before is starting to put some.
Oh
posts
my
up.
goodness.
Yeah, they're in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to kill that.
I need to put some more moderators in the chat if they can kill that. We'll see.
If you make me a mod, I can take care of some of this for you.
yeah, let me see if can you make a chat so I can make somebody
Yep.
a mod?
Absolutely.
But I have
I
verified
was
that
doing
that
this.
is the best adult site I've ever seen.
It's
You go there, there's
love
some girls
chat.
that will date you for
XYZ.
money.
They just keep coming, right? Over and over again. Like how do
That's
you
what she said.
avoid these folks? All right, let me take care of that. But while
Oh,
we
well, you need a
Sorry, I
coat
couldn't help that.
shirt.
do.
That's what the chat says.
Mm-hmm.
There's some hangover references. I did not see any hangover references.
Okay, mod
Oh,
me. All
John
right,
D, do you play craps?
Yeah, make that
add
happen.
moderator. There you
I
go.
do play craps.
I have the wrench now. I have the power.
Oh
I
look,
do play craps. That I get pretty loud when I play though.
all right, just made a few folks in chat. I see your average gamer here. I see Moat in here. Get on in here, guys. I know that you guys
Come
are gonna
on.
be coming on.
Let's
Come
go.
on in. The
Mo,
water's warm. Want to talk to you guys?
UAG,
Yeah. Come on.
OTG. Let's make this a party.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, go ahead, OTG. I just made you a wrench thing too. Cool. So
There
if
we
you
go.
guys want to come on in to talk a little bit about what to expect in Vegas, I want to know the best places to eat at Vegas. Actually, that's one of my favorite things to do in Vegas now is
Oh,
actually
man.
food and
They have
shows.
some
Like,
amazing KBB. Oh, I always go KBB when I'm in
Is it?
Vegas.
What's
there's
KBB?
so many Korean
Like
barbecue.
premium stuff, like
Mhm.
close to Wagyu, kind of stuff. We'll go. Don't worry about it. I got some
Yeah?
places.
Yeah, one of my favorite places to go. There's an off the strip in Chinatown. By the way, they have a lot of good stuff out there. It's a
Yeah.
really good sushi spot. But
oh my goodness.
yeah, it was like the best Toro sushi I've ever had. Not the all you can eat sushi, but really good.
Yeah.
But Lotus of Siam Also, Thai
Mhm,
food. If you've
mhm.
never been to Lotus
Wait
Siam,
in line. It's
yeah,
worth the
super
wait.
super busy. Those are all my things to do in Vegas.
Good gravy. There's you've not
French
taken-
dip at Harrah's. Harrah's.
Hurrahs.
Hurrah!
Ross,
Hooray!
Harris.
Did they have like Brazilian steakhouses there? You ever been to one of those?
Yeah,
where they
there's
just
Oh,
come
yeah.
out?
couple. There's
man.
like,
Oh,
a-
yeah,
like
I
there's
love
one in
that.
Aladdin.
So good.
Yeah.
I
Brazilian
love
barbecue.
Brazilian
So good.
steakhouses anywhere.
Oh, we had one of our worst ever like work business meetings at a Brazilian steakhouse. It was like the most awkward thing in the world. Like we were in Niagara Falls and we went to this Brazilian steakhouse for the first time. And then like everybody there is like super old. We had no idea what it was. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, these girls come out, start dancing. They're throwing sausages on your plate. It was crazy,
Yes,
but it
please.
was awesome, but it was awkward as hell.
Wait. We also got a call
I
out
can
for
see Michael Big. Here's a leftover sausage.
Our friend Hollywood telling us to go to In-N-Out Burger.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, well, okay. For those of us on the East Coast and you
At
know
the
the middle of the
bank.
country, In-N-Out is a big thing because we don't.
Is
we
that
don't have
is that
here.
as far west
Yeah.
or east as they go? Is Vegas?
What,
I
Texas.
think
In-N-Out?
so. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. In-N-Out. That's the
In-N-Out.
first time I had In-N-Out was in Vegas.
Texas,
Vegas?
Texas is Whataburger country.
Yes,
Is it?
and it's
Yeah, yeah.
very good.
I
This
think,
is
yeah.
true.
Very
That people-
freaking good. Oh yeah.
It's a trip to me that people trip out on In-N-Out. Like I have one 2 miles
See,
away
but-
from my house.
Because
I'm
you're
like, it's
spoiled.
cool.
You got
Yeah.
that West Coast. You got that.
Yeah,
You got that the delicacy that we're not accustomed to. You know, and we get it.
But we
and
don't
it's
have White
delicious.
Castle though. I want a White Castle in my area.
You got to
Yeah.
come out. You got to
I
come out.
know.
We'll take care of you. We'll take
I
care
know.
of you.
There's
Yes.
also
I always
White
get White
Castle.
Castle wherever it goes.
Oh yeah. Well, see, we got the
I do
Bengals
love
here
White
now. We got a
Castle.
Super Bowl team now. We got things happening in Cincinnati. So you come on out. We'll take care of
Yeah, Bengals is a
Yeah.
good team.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, because that
Come
wasn't
at
a
me,
one-off. They're going to be right back there.
Come on now. You know they're never going back.
Fogo de Chao.
Come on, B. Yeah, come on, Michael. You know they're not going back.
I will take you to Fogo de Chao
You
anytime you
owe me
want.
some fogo de chow.
Yeah, I'll take you.
You
some
know,
fogo.
I order those chicken hearts and I just get a whole sword of them, and then next day I
Absolutely.
get gout.
It's good. It's all good.
Isn't that
It's a
Who's gonna
it's the
eat
price
this?
you got to pay.
Everybody.
That's me. That's me. I just take a whole sword of chicken hearts.
Picanha, man. Picanha.
Picanha's the
Picanha's
best.
best.
That's
Picanha.
what you usually should get when you go
That's
there.
it. Yeah, you know. And then, do you ever get any crazy stuff like rabbit or like chicken hearts or any of that good stuff?
Chicken heart.
Liver.
Well, chicken hearts is my favorite. Like I said,
Is
I
it?
get a whole sword of that, but
Oh,
I've never had
Liver.
rabbit at.
yeah.
I never had rabbit at a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Leave her alone. She's mine.
Leave her
That's,
alone, she's
that's
a
good. It's good stuff. Are you getting jealous that I'm gonna be in Vegas with all this good food stuff?
Shit, no, I got fogo de chow here.
Okay, I do probably own some sort of dinner and or beverages when I return because she's gonna be holding down the fort. It'll be fun, but I will be at least Thursday nights. I should be arriving in Vegas and should be set up to do some sort of stream during my normal Thursday stream. So
No, let's
Thursday,
do a stream Thursday night. I'll be there too.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
cool. All
I'll
right, we're
jump
gonna
on.
we're gonna
Let's
make it
go.
happen.
Let's all do it.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
So
Toss and pfeffer.
what can we expect? You're saying that you're not officially going to be there, so it's the unofficial stream. That's what you're telling us.
I'm saying there's an
Unofficial,
unofficial
official.
stream that Thursday on B Kongs, and I'll
It's a-
join that. And
See,
It's a
WTF,
bunch
I
of
didn't know
guys
this was
hanging
happening.
out.
it's a bunch of guys hanging out.
Whatever happens, happens.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. So
I don't want
Thursday,
this to
I
be a
think we
whole
might have.
Shaquille O'Neal thing and get in trouble. So.
Let's go look for Shaq on Thursday night because
Yeah.
we'll be at
Let me
EVO
say, hey,
somewhere.
John
No.
said that
I
Arcade1Up's going to be there. We're going to announce whatever.
yeah, it'll be
UAG, hop
fun.
on. Come here. UAG probably didn't
It's gonna be
watch
prime
the
time
series.
now, baby. It's gonna be Deion
He
Sanders.
might be on because
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely be connecting with this guy because he's the one
There you
that's
go.
gonna make sure
Look at this Fatal
Come on,
Fury
come
hat.
on, come
we're
on.
all
Where you
ready.
at,
Ready
man?
for Evo mode?
Sorry.
He's like,
Stream. Shit,
Sorry,
you put me on.
I know. You ready for Evo, bud?
Yeah, it's a cake hangover. My bad. Good evening, chat. Hi. Yo, absolutely excited for Evo. Absolutely. Hi,
Let me
chat.
ask you this, Mo.
What's up? What's up?
What kicks you bring in at Evo?
So I got some. I don't know. So I was thinking like I like what mellows, right? You know what I'm saying, so I'm bring those, and then maybe some. I got some bread. Some CP3s, or maybe
Okay.
these little white CP3s. You know what I mean? Like, you know, shoe culture is everything. It's just like, yo, I'm gonna have to throw them in carry-ons because I don't need these cats trying to steal $500 pairs of shoes. You know what I mean? Like it's like that sometimes. So
one misconception about the FGC is that they're grimy.
Oh no, not the FGC. I'm talking about like TSA and the freaking.
No. But my point was like a lot of people think like gamers and all that we grimy, we all this, but like the FGC culture is really a hype beat culture. You can see a lot of people wearing their nice kicks, all that stuff. I'm bringing my 19 lows at least, and stuff like that.
Wait. Is today really Moat's birthday?
Yeah.
Yes,
it is.
Yes, it is.
39.
That's why I said I had a cake hangover, man. I was like,
year.
like literally, yeah. Everybody says like it's the last good year.
It's the last year.
Happy
It's
21st
all down here after this.
Thank
It's
you.
There
done.
it
It's
is.
done.
Happy birthday. Thank you for joining
Happy
us.
birthday, buddy.
Is this where we sing awkward happy birthdays to
Yeah,
you?
you ready?
or-
No.
Right,
No.
Let's go. Ready?
Birthday
You kick it
rap.
off, Pete. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah?
Two.
Or just
No,
Mrs.
three.
Hunger singing happy birthday to you.
That's okay.
Happy
Because that's kind of
birthday
stuff that gets clipped. That's kind of stuff that gets
to
clipped.
I would take a birthday shot with
Happy
you, but I don't do
birthday.
that. I'll take a birthday gummy though. Hold
to
on.
you.
Y'all get to get those treats.
Dear
Mo.
Mo, happy birthday
birthday. I need another beer.
Cheers.
to you.
All right, that was,
While she drinks a beer.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think Moat was looking for the Maryland happy birthday from Mrs. Kong's R Us. I'm going to be honest.
That's a really
I don't have that cosplay.
Yeah.
No, that's a B exclusive.
was pretty dope.
the Maryland.
All right.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's a party
Marina,
because it's a
maybe?
Sunday Fun Day show, and so this guy's here now.
Look at
Did you say happy birthday? to
finally.
What's up, guys? I heard that we're talking about bubbles.
We're talking
Yes.
about bubbles, buddy. I'm
yes,
coming
we
for
are,
you.
buddy.
UAG, I'm coming for you. It's a bubbles.
I
it's a bubbles
see
reckoning.
you. I see you in the rear view. You and
I'm
Cons
trying.
R Us,
I'm trying. I just ain't hit the nitrous yet. Once I hit the nitrous, it's all over.
dude. That game is addictive. What other
It's
game do you
bad.
have? Roaches and ants and crumbs and all that
Roaches,
kind of
ants,
jazz.
Crumbs.
People be
and then
sleeping on bubbles,
Yeah.
right? UAG.
Dude, you first of all, you've been trolling us for a while about giving us a cab on that, and I was like, "Yeah, this game's got to be trash if he's talking that smack." And I played it, I was like, "This, yo, it's addictive." And then
Bubbles
I just,
is
you know,
fun.
what the
Yeah.
best part about leaderboards is when you start seeing your friends on there, and you're like, "Oh no, this ain't gonna be a thing. I gotta rub it into Kong's R Us because he stayed trying to beat me
No
on
worries.
every
I got it. I'm gonna rub
on
it in.
score stuff."
Oh,
I'm gonna
yes.
rub it in.
Yes, thank you for having her rub it in. So UAG did just overtake me on that score, but I will
Dude, you're
And
not
yet
even
still-
on that page
and yet still you
anymore
win.
Don't
because
worry, it'll
because
come.
Fox took you off the page.
Did you?
Yeah, you did.
You knocked
I
me
hate
out of
to
the top
say it.
20?
I wasn't
Okay.
going to bring it up, but UAG did. So I.
Okay, all right. That's that competitiveness.
It is what it
though. I'm
is.
looking for some retro competitiveness. I love being not your average gamer. I love being a bag better than your average B tag. Better than
you
your average.
can't be better if you're not on the page, bro.
You didn't think that one through, did you, B-Kong? You
The
were like,
B
I'm going to
tag,
be
better than
big.
average gamer. I was right.
You know the
Right,
funny
I was
thing is-
telling UAG he needs to host like more like an official show that's called "Can You Beat UAG?" Like your average game, and anybody that does gets an award that says
Nope.
they're better.
I get a crazy, crazy,
wait,
crazy
wait,
You're gonna lose
idea.
a lot of
So
money.
then
Don't
everybody's
do
getting
it.
the participation
Genius.
award.
Crazy
You're
idea.
gonna lose a lot of money on shipping.
Go ahead.
Right,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
right.
UAG, you need to start hosting a show called the Lobby Happy Hour. That'd be so dope.
I mean, I can't talk about that.
Wow.
I can't
That's
talk
where it's
about that.
at. That's where it's at.
No, it's funny. I think it was yesterday or today. UAG texted me saying like, "Man, don't sleep on bubbles." And the funny thing is, when I first started talking about bubbles, long time ago, I was trolling, but it was one of my favorite games when I was young. It's such a simple game, but now that you add leaderboards to it, it's fun.
Oh, dude, it's
I'm gonna be-
addictive because you're always
It
trying
is.
to beat your old score. Like, I'm not.
So
I'm
that's-
gonna
so
keep
that's-
going.
It gets
And I'm gonna-
frustrating because
and I'm gonna
you
be hon-
slide
and
in
I'm gonna
there.
be
you
hon-
go, "Ah,"
And I'm gonna be honest, UAG was like talking about this bubbles game, like whatever. Come on, what is this? I'm like, and then I was into it, and it was like
Yeah.
instant. I was like, oh my god, there's ants and there's
Yeah.
what is the
But
razor
I
blade? What
just
the hell's
want to
going?
know.
Oh,
You don't know what to eat. You don't know what to.
I want to know is who the hell has razor blades sitting in their sink? That's
I
what I
don't
want to
know.
know.
I don't know who. It's crazy.
Back in the day when I was in college,
when
there
this
was a
game
lot of
came out,
rusty razor
it was
blades in my thing.
probably accurate to
John grew
what
up
you might
rough.
find in
It's
your
a rough
average,
life.
household.
Hard life.
But that's how you got really good at bubbles back in the day. You
Yeah.
get a line of Coke, a bump of Coke off the razor blade, and you were just flying.
Is that from experience?
Damn.
I
Yeah, I
haven't
learned about
experienced
that. Yeah,
that, so
I
I
learned
know
about that,
I
yeah.
can't speak to that. I can't
That-
attest to that.
Yeah.
UAG's got the disclaimer on the bottom. Like, this is not endorsed by UAG.
No.
No.
Dude,
John,
I
can you
have
comment on
a
this
family
super
show.
chat? Have you ever tried
You
a
have a what?
Gummy and Tempest 400?
You know, that would probably just get me tripped out too much, man. There's too much lights and everything.
There's
I
certain
would
games
love
that
to
you
do
should not do that.
Shrooms and Tempest 400. That's
Yeah.
what I'd like to do.
You get 3
Wow.
gummies in, you just be locked
Yeah.
in.
The
Exactly.
graphics. You might. That's when you get sucked into games, really, right? So that's
Going
that
round and
extra
round.
engagement, that mind blowingness that's there. All right.
He's the guy.
Oh my goodness, we're just getting more super chats. Sapphire gets frustrated if you can't slide in there. So
I don't think it's Sapphire that gets frustrated.
No, they don't. No, they're happy with that one.
So, just really quickly, Moat, today is your birthday. I saw online that you might have bought yourself a pretty dope birthday present. What'd you get yourself?
The thing that I should have been here today and isn't going to be here until like Wednesday, the Capcom Street Fighter Legacy. Yeah,
Look at that.
see, we got to spend money because I don't have an endorsement deal yet. But
You know,
Yeah,
Illuminati,
yeah,
baby, make it happen.
Wait,
So
Yeah.
you're gonna have 3 Street Fighter cabinets all lined up in
Yeah.
a row there.
yeah.
You know, there's
I
a
love
guy
Street
in the
Fighter.
community
Street
that's
Fighter,
like that.
listen, Street Fighter is my jam. Like I love Street Fighter. Everything Street Fighter, I'm all about. So yeah, like the Udon art, you know what I mean? Like it's a no-brainer. And then it's one of those things where, hey, if I have somebody else over, they don't have to mess up my Bobby Wu band. Well, they can play on this. So
Yeah,
absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
awesome. You guys can play online against each other in the same room.
Yeah, and that's one of the things.
Peer to
I'm
peer,
gonna
baby.
test in-
You got
Peer
your
to
own
peer.
control panel to yourself.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we're going to test in the review is how the crossplay works. You know, because it is crossplay, ladies and gentlemen. See, look, now I sound like I'm shilling. No, yeah.
Oh,
no,
you
no,
shill.
crossplay
You
works
shill,
is
baby.
blue,
Come
so-
on.
It's all facts. It's all facts.
Just
Yeah.
own it.
Just go with it.
all
But
good.
Own it, dude.
I'm
Dude,
sorry,
you
I
think I'm
heard
gonna get harassed? You do
cosplay
that?
Let
in
the
a
shill
room?
flow through you.
y'all not gonna. Y'all gonna get in your cami outfits and like fight each other in a room?
That is not
That
going to
may or
happen.
may not be happening.
No.
I hope not.
Hey.
That's not something we want to see.
Right.
not from us. No.
No.
Well, UAG, you just experienced Southern Fried Gaming, right? Where there were several content creators in a room together, some shenanigans that you saw there. Was there like an in-person competitive spirit when you're playing games? I saw
When-
like you go into town like against Ralph and really trying to like go against him with that golfing game. But like, how many times were you trying to just go up with against somebody like Mike Game Killer and just try to like take him out?
Every time. And now that I'm gonna be next to Moat, I'm gonna fucking elbow him when I'm playing, because that's how we're supposed to do. When you get on them sticks and we're playing a fighting game, listen, I'm gonna see you on Street Fighter 6.
He's not wrong. He's
Give
not
me a
wrong.
sec. I'll be
see you
back
on
in a
Street
second. I need to get a
6.
snack. Hold on, I'll be
All right.
back.
All right, John's gonna be back in just a second, so I'll bring him back in whenever he gets
I
back.
ask you a question about Atlanta here now. What is checkers? Like, I'm not familiar with checkers. Is checkers like Atlanta or Georgia's version of Wendy's? Like, what's the deal there with
Give me
checkers?
1 second. I'll be right back. Also,
Do you know what I'm talking about? The takeout
Yeah.
franchise checkers?
I didn't see any over there in Atlanta, but I'm familiar with checkers. It's kind of like fast food, like a burger joint that has really seasoned fries. Let's say that. And but there's no eating in. It's just a drive-through. Just a drive-through.
Just a drive-through.
It's nothing to write home about, to be quite honest with you.
No, I had it a couple times. I was in Atlanta a couple of years ago for WrestleMania 27, a long time ago. And I had checkers a couple times there. It was in the mall there in the CNN building. And I was just like, it tastes just like Wendy's. It seems like it's a Wendy's light.
Pringles.
Where your curly mustache at, bro? Where your curly mustache
All right.
at?
We have a $20 super chat I want to address, but before we get to that, another guest joining the stream because it's a Sunday fun day, so might as well just have everybody come join the fun. Mr. Console Kits is here. You have a Vegas story to share. I'm
Oh,
sure
gosh.
you do. Have you ever been?
Vegas story. I've been to Vegas a few times.
Yeah, we're sharing. We're kind of getting everybody their experience. What Vegas stories can you share that are appropriate?
Let's see. So, okay, maybe Mrs. Kongs will like this story in Vegas. It was the first time that I had ever ridden in a Tesla. Was in Vegas. I went there for like a kind of like a meetup for software developers, and there was this guy that I was following, and he had a Tesla, and it was nice. It was very nice. It kind of sold me on the Tesla. I don't think I'll own one anytime soon. A little pricey for me, but that's my quick Vegas story.
All right, you can
That's fine. That's totally
you
fine.
can test drive Teslas in Vegas. You can do a lot of test driving. They have like the Porsche Center, right? The extreme cars that you can
Wait,
do.
the Porsche Center's in
Not
Tesla?
Porsche Center, but they have like extreme cars you can do.
Do you realize how many real pinball tables you can buy with the money you would use on that Tesla?
That's a good point. I guess.
Do not tell him that. We are saving up for a Tesla fund.
We can talk about real pinballs in just a second.
Nope.
But let's talk about this. So we have a question for you, John, that says, hello, sir, John D. Is our fight for Qbert making an impact? Will I have a Qbert to look forward to? I know you've seen. Thank you for the $20 super chat, but I know you love getting questions like this.
All right. We have about 800 signatures on that. On that thing. I'm not saying never, but I think Olivia's willing to put it on a crowd fund and give it another chance. You know, and maybe if you get that 800 to 1,000, maybe she's willing to put it on a crowd fund. Not looking good right now.
I think we need to cross-reference that list. I'm sure that there's many duplicates. So if you like eliminate about 100 of those, it's probably around 7.
Okay. So let's reference that number against how the Afterburner petition's doing. Where are we at with Afterburner?
We're not talking about Afterburner. We're talking about Qbert, and it's fake 800 number, which is probably around 5. Okay.
I think it's like 450.
Ain't nobody want that game.
All I see is hate. I don't see any love.
No love for Qbert whatsoever. It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry. That game. Listen. Nobody wants that game.
If I can't get some AVP love, I don't know what to do. I mean, come on. It's a given. It's a layup, John. Come on. Alien versus Predators. Capcom. Come on.
We knew that was coming.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Madness.
Well, this is thank you, Console Kids, for throwing this up. But the Qbert, they did an official petition to see where we're at. We're just at about 800 signatures. This probably is a good potential indicator for folks that want to get a camera like this.
I don't
There's
know.
been a couple of them.
UAG is questioning the validity of this, so I don't know.
The problem is it's still a very low number, even if there are fake ads in there. I mean, we know what the number is. We know that there would have to be 3,000. There would have to be 3,000 people.
It's the level of effort. Like even like all they have to do is click a button. Nope, not this game.
Right.
Not this one.
Now bring up the Afterburner petition.
Oh, okay, oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
But the difference is
the
like,
Afterburner petition.
If you bring up a position, it's just a hey, we'd like to see it. That's not hey, we're gonna spend the money on it. You know what I mean?
That's the other thing too.
You know, like look at the Amico, for instance.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying. I mean, you can say that you want to do something. Anybody can be like, "Oh, that's a great idea," and then, okay, cool, we're gonna do this limited run. You need to put down X amount of money, and then 45% is like, all right,
that's kind of a bad example because people put their money up. Nobody
Which
wants
is true.
to make
People
it.
put their money up for
Nobody
what they
wants
want.
to
You are absolutely right about that. But UAG, it's Qbert, man. Like,
yeah.
There's this one. I mean, maybe we shouldn't do Robotron.
This one. I could get behind this one.
There's only 76 people. I don't think you should do it.
Wow. Only 70. Mike, where's the shelling at? What's going on, bro? You should have at least 1,000.
Well, I didn't put this petition up. I don't know. This stuff is all going all over the place. I don't know what you want to do here. I don't think this is the right avenue.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael B.
What hurts me? What hurts me about all this is there's not enough love. someone puts up a petition and says, we want to see a Q*bert cab. And then for some reason, somebody's going to come out of nowhere and say, no, we don't want that. Q*bert's getting in the way of them making AVP. So then they try to shut out the Q*bert petition.
Don't bring AVP into this.
There's not
Come
enough
on.
love in this community. Everybody's trying to knock everybody else down. and get
I
what they
love
want.
everything. I
Sorry,
want everything
sorry.
to be made. Make it all.
Why,
Make it
why
all.
is John D having like
Yeah,
a
that's
three-course
literally I'm
meal
about to
over
ask
here?
him. Like, yo, like,
Yeah,
you got
chicken
some
nut, you got
mushrooms?
yogurt. What else you got over there,
Bro,
bro?
that's what I'm saying. You have Pringles now. What is that? Haagen-Dazs, bro? Like, yo,
Haagen-Dazs.
like, what's really going on, man? Like,
These are my favorite snacks. Pringles.
I think he's got
you know,
the
those are iconic snacks that go along with other things. You know what I mean? Like,
I
did
don't
you
know
bring
what
enough?
you're talking about.
Or did you bring enough to share with the class?
Sorry, I'm just hungry.
Is this
One thing, speaking of Vegas and John D, one thing I regret was one time I was in Vegas with
Yes.
John D, and we
Yes.
never went out to eat.
And we weren't gonna go out to eat. I had
weren't?
another plan.
Speaking of eating, I am freaking hungry.
We weren't gonna go out to eat.
So, you know.
I invited you. Check this
feed
out.
that woman? Feed her.
The first time I met him and Ralph, we did this whole thing, and then I said, "Hey, what you doing tonight? Like, let's go out for dinner." All right.
We were
And then they
worried we would
refused.
become shills.
They refused. You know?
no,
invite
no,
me,
no.
brother.
Go through the whole
When I
thing
go, invite me. I will have no problem. I have no problem.
I guarantee
That's a
John would
true
have
story.
paid. John would have paid. That'd been
Uh,
great.
I would have got you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right. Did we already cover what you're eating, John? Is that what you're eating right now?
Yeah.
Oh, Haagen-Dazs?
But what
Haagen-Dazs,
flavor?
Haagen-Dazs,
What flavor?
Haagen-Dazs and Pringles earlier.
Just
I had
vanilla.
no idea.
Just vanilla. Come
vanilla.
on, you can't have just vanilla. Maybe some coffee.
All right, so
Uh-oh.
we're all over the
Mocha.
place right now. It's great to have this fun party on a Sunday night, but I figured why not keep adding to the party? We have
Let's do
another
it.
person backstage. It's like the Royal Rumble, right? Where you just do a countdown and you get the next person coming on in.
Mhm.
It's the one,
Who
the
is it?
only
Who is it?
icon, the Sherlock fucking Holmes of the community, Mr. OTJ.
There
What's
he
up,
is.
guys?
Look at his
It's
cat.
OTG
Jason,
in
I
the
had to drop by
house.
because y'all were talking about Evo, and I'm a little hyped. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, so are you going to be there? That's
We're
first
talking
off.
about
Will you
ice
be at
cream,
Evo?
bro. We
He
ain't
was talking about the
Evo.
hype B shit. I'm like, yeah, there's gonna be some good shit,
Bro,
and I
tell
may
him.
take one
Bro,
of my
tell
better
him.
pairs
Please
out
tell
there.
him.
What
Please
you
tell him.
bringing? What kicks you bringing to Evo?
I think I'm gonna take 11 lows just to walk around
Me
with, and then I'm
too.
gonna take the
Same
off
with
whites, navy. I mean the North Carolina one. Sorry.
Oh yeah. The North
Yeah.
Carolina ones. Okay, I won't bring those so we don't match, but I'll bring my
11
72
yeah,
tens
11
and
are
then,
cool,
and then
man.
my what else?
What are we
My
doing, bro?
Georgetowns. I'll bring my
What happened?
Georgetowns.
So,
13s, bro.
OTG.
11's are cool.
Yeah.
13s, man.
I'm jealous.
Real talk here. Did you see Whatnot is going to start doing like a shoe line?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, look into it, dude. Like I would watch that stream.
Listen,
I didn't even think about that. That's actually something really smart because these kids are like
Mhm.
making a lot of money flipping shoes. Like it's a
Absolutely.
popular thing with the kids, and I think that's a lot of people don't realize. There's a lot of money in there. So
well,
yeah,
Bobby
that's
Wu
cool.
knows. Bobby Wu knows. He's
Oh, yeah,
selling
no
kicks
doubt.
out the trunk.
Oh yeah.
And what you call it? StockX
Hey,
had
girl.
a big issue with like counterfeiting shoes and whatnot. I was going to bring my
They got
Yeezys.
some good authenticators.
Oh,
Wait, why do you-
StockX has the best authenticators, man. You can't get over them.
the Yeezy foam posits, baby.
You have those?
Yeah, no.
Why do you have Yeezys?
You got the
I
best.
mean, why?
Because I love the color scheme, baby. They glow in the dark.
Yeah, that's all I wear now that I'm older. Is Yeezys. That's all I wear. But
It's comfortable as hell. That's why.
yeah.
All right, so we have some behind the scenes question here about OTG. Did UAG push a kid to play Q*bert at Southern Fried Gaming Expo?
I forgot about that.
What?
Yes.
I
Bruh.
pushed the
He
kid.
pushed this kid just to play that game. He was excited when he saw
Really
Q*bert. Dude, you
Really
did good.
did.
Remember, that was one of the games, right? So we were like talking trash. I'm better at you in this, better than you in that. He wanted to brag that he was better than me in Q*bert. I'm like, dude,
You're lying.
well, you know what? Tell him the story. All right, we were playing Donkey Kong, right? And we were there,
I'll
and
just
there
save
was
a
this
kid.
big inflatable Mario. But he tells this story as in he was like this captain he saved it, or Superman more like, right? Superman, sorry. And you
That's pretty
saved
accurate.
a girl, right?
That was pretty accurate.
And
Out of here.
that's not what happened.
We
That's
get-
went real slow. I'm like, UEG, why are you telling people
Dude.
lies?
I saved that girl and the parent, right? The parent was just chilling there like, He didn't have a care in the world. Like, thanks for saving my daughter. Like, dude, you should have been
It
there.
wasn't
Bro.
as dramatic as you say it was.
Oh man, listen, it was for me. I saw my life.
He had to
flash before my
intervene.
eyes.
He had to save a life.
Yeah, but we had
Yeah.
fun. I was playing a lot of pinball with this guy. We got really into it, and we saw Brad there. We learned that Brad can play Miss Pac-Man like I've never seen anybody play like
And
that
he's
before.
abusive. So if he ever talks about an arcade cabinet falling apart, it's probably because of him. He's very abusive.
Well, he broke 2 Robotrons there.
Patrick, baby.
So
Really?
I'm sorry. This just in. We actually have real footage of the event of UAG
Yes.
actually pushing over the kid.
Here it is.
It happened right here.
Bruh,
Boom!
bruh,
Boom! Don't see that again.
Whoa.
Boom!
Damn.
That's
Boom!
exactly what it looked
Why
like.
did he
UAG,
do
that was uncalled for. Why did you have to do that? That was wrong.
I got a lot taller and I have a tan now.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. It was a reenactment.
Nah, it was a fun time. And
Nobody
going
here
back to
know about
Stranger's
no
Place.
Patrick Ewing.
Why is his nostril so big in that pig, man?
What's the hint with
That's
the Patrick
a
Ewing?
normal
into
look
it.
for him, bro.
Nah, you ain't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember his nostrils being that big.
No,
bro.
listen. Patrick Ewing had that nostril going like that for a minute. He couldn't help himself.
UOG, why? That's so funny. Thank you again for the super $2 super sticker, Cyber Styles. Appreciate you. Man, it's
Yo, Kongs, I got a question for you. So
Alright,
when
go ahead.
I bust you down on Street Fighter 6,
oh, you
how
think
you
it's
gonna feel
happen?
about that? Oh, I feel it. I feel it. Listen,
I
because
will buy you
we're
a
gonna be
t-shirt called
close together.
UA3, and then we can keep playing.
Listen, we're gonna be in close quarters. I'm gonna elbow you. I'm not gonna play fair. I
Yo,
will
I'm-
push you off
I'm-
the
I'm-
six.
I'm-
Okay,
bro.
all right.
We
You got
can
a little
cast it,
bit
bro.
of
I'll
a
call it.
body,
Why not?
weight advantage to be able to put some body in at the elbow.
Are you taking a
I
shot at the
do
man's
have
weight?
experience
That's wrong. That's wrong, B. Come on
But
now.
we might be
Thin
playing
man's
at
going
least-
down. Thin
as
man's
long
going down.
I mean, John's
Thin
here,
man.
but those cabinets, our home arcade cabinets, are not built for like real competitive 2-player playing. So I've had experience playing Kyo Daikin on an MVSX, and he's literally like picking up the cab and shaking it while I'm playing to like not make sure that I
John,
don't
what are you
do my
doing, man?
moves. So I can respect the game where
Give
it's
me some
at,
of that.
but you know I might be able to distract you a little bit here and there. I might be able to get a hit in. We'll see.
We will see.
I'm gonna
John?
replace your sunglasses because you
Get
still
that
wear
Haagen-Dazs
sunglasses
up there,
indoors
just-
with really, really dark ones, and then I'll have
Come
a
on,
chair.
man. Damn.
Yeah, give him.
when
Let
you-
him
you
share.
guys
You're
over there.
hungry as hell.
Like
Share.
when he was streaming with Ralph that day, he got in UAG mode the whole day, sunglasses inside the place. It was cool. And I had like a big old sty on my eye. Like I was trying to wear sunglasses, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't wear them in there.
You were wearing sunglasses in the basement. I was really curious how you weren't like falling over, but that's
There was a lot of light. There was
Yeah,
a lot of strobe
in there.
lights and stuff
I
like
think
that.
John's dropping hints. Like
No,
we
I'm
got
not.
we got, like, an
Haagen-Dazs.
ice cream machine coming out
Haagen-Dazs.
soon.
But if you-
AVP confirmed.
Yes.
If you know, you know. If you know,
I'm
you
just
know.
hungry. I'm not dropping any hints. You guys read into things too much. Like that whole
Haagen-Dazs.
Shaq
you can
thing.
talk about your
German,
Denmark.
German,
I get it. I get it. They have
Pringles.
no games coming out this year. That's pretty good.
But-
These
but
like
see,
there's no
that's the thing,
hints.
bro.
Telling
That's the
you.
thing,
No
man. It's just like-
games. Got
you
it.
know,
Confirmed.
people stuff, so they got to look for everything, man. They want all the
Yes,
details. They're gonna start looking at the little gleam off the back of your bookshelf now, and then talk about, oh, well, that's gonna be a new Star Wars cab or something. You
He's-
know what I mean? Because it's
Mo's
there.
Confirmed.
exactly right. We've been
Confirmed.
doing this for years. When there's no news, we just make it up.
Right,
And we read into
Fanboy
everything.
thing, Pringles and Haagen-Dazs, absolutely. So put in the chat if you think you know, because this is where the
Mo.
speculation fun happens,
What's up?
where we speculate with an actual representative from Arcade1Up on the
P-
stream, so we
How
can
many-
see
When
his reaction.
he denies, that
Pringles,
means we're
you-
close.
Predators.
Live speculation.
AVP confirmed.
Yes. Food
How-
fight.
Good one.
See, that's the hint right there.
That's it.
How many flavors is in Baskin Robbins?
Well, you asked the fat guy, right? I think it's like 31, right?
31.
Okay, who is
31.
that?
Oh,
Who
I
is
thought it
that?
was
Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing.
From the New York
Patrick
Knicks,
Ewing.
I don't know.
Patrick
New York
Ewing of
Knicks,
the New
and
York
he's also
Knicks.
the coach of Georgetown.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I don't watch college
Exaggerated
basketball.
nostrils? That's not right.
33.
I get
His number
it.
was 33.
I'm just
He
being
never got a
crazy,
ring?
guys.
Okay, Patrick Ewing.
I'm just being dumb. Don't listen to me.
No, now
I'm
he's
just
afraid he's
trolling.
gonna get in
those
trouble. He's like,
Those-
David's
those
watching. I
snaps
gotta
are- those snaps are
backpedal.
getting
I'm
real right now.
trolling. I'm trolling.
Yeah.
Patrick
Anyways,
Ewing
I just
gonna
want to say
announce
what's up,
next
guys. I
week
got to
now.
split, but you guys have a party, man. You guys
I'll
take
see
it easy,
you.
man.
I'll see you soon, OTG.
All right,
before
Love
hey,
you.
Hey,
See you soon.
No, I think he's trying to tell us that Patrick Ewing is going to be at EVO to announce the Blitz
AVP.
cabinet.
That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
No. There's a Shaq 2 coming out, but
So-
with Patrick Ewing on it.
So
What?
the Shaq thing again? Let's just be clear.
What is going
No.
on?
You announced this
No,
during
no, no,
Super
no.
Bowl weekend at
No,
a
no,
Super
no.
Bowl party. I'm sorry. It was
You are
timing.
Canadian. You're forgiven. It's fine. It's fine. He thought that basketball and baseball or football were the same thing. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
It
that's
was
low,
Super
bro.
Bowl
Wow.
weekend at a Super Bowl party.
NBA Jam. Makes sense.
Yes, I know.
I don't know. I'm not a Knicks fan myself, so.
No, I
Yeah.
think nobody is really, to be quite honest with you.
The most surprising thing that
Even
happened
Knicks
at
fans
Shaq's
are Knicks
house
fans.
was when he was DJing. So that really means that there's going to be a DJ Hero cap coming out next time.
I'm here for it. I'm here for
Confirmed.
it.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
That would be fun. Some more music games
Oh.
would be fun. That-
Copyright
that's
free
the
music.
whole
Come on.
genre.
Are we releasing that track?
Mhm.
Oh, the
No,
unreleased
I
track?
No,
The
you can't put that
unreleased
out.
track. I mean, you know,
Can't
I'm
put
just
that out,
saying.
bro.
Maybe.
That-
That's a good track.
What?
I may release it.
I'm saying, I think that's
You got to leak that under a
So
pseudo
speaking
name.
of DJs, one of my favorite DJs of all time, his name is DJ Qbert. He's really known to back in the day for really revolutionizing like scratch turntablism and stuff like that. We sent him a big glue cap, and he's down to fight whenever, like on stream. This guy is super good in Street Fighter. I want him to
Nice.
fight all you guys, and he'll body all you guys.
Well, let him fight UAG first, and then he'll get his
No.
So look up DJ Qbert.
DJ Cuber.
Search DJ Qbert and Street Fighter. He's done some crazy mixes. Also, check out his DJ Qbert Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat. Listen to it. It's awesome. He's one of my favorite. He's like a really good friend of mine.
Speaking of friend of yours, so on my show, you're going to get me Will Wheaton, right? We're going to interview Will Wheaton. He's going to talk
Will
about his
Wheaton,
love
the
for-
Will Wheaton.
Yeah, the real.
He loves
Wheaton.
Tron.
We are going to do something with Will
Come on.
in the near future.
Yes.
Cool.
That makes sense.
Invincible
That makes
scratch
sense. I can see Will Wheaton on your show, kids. I think that's a
ISP.
perfect.
It's perfect, right?
And then I want to be there because I want to see this. I want to see this in person.
You should
I
be
won't
there.
say anything. I'll just point at pictures. I wanted to go on with earlier with 19K Fox. I wanted to show videos like not videos but like titles of games on the iArcade, and I'll just point at them.
Listen.
I think
we
you have to
need
be messing it up.
listen.
It needs to
we
be
need
slides,
to-
right? It
listen.
needs to be slides, right?
Illuminati, baby. We need to coordinate, and you and I need to share our love with the IRK community. So you and I will make this happen.
Oh, listen,
sir.
I like that
You tell me
shirt.
the date and time.
Absolutely. I got
I'm
my
just trying to think of,
$800 cab coming.
A Will
Eventually.
Wheaton John D collab. What's that look like?
Will Wheaton x John D.
Dungeons and Dragons with Will Wheaton. So
Oh my god.
Oh, it could be a dungeon. You could be a dungeon master,
I
kid.
think I look like
That'd
the
be cool.
Filipino
He's
version
not
of
at that
Will
level.
Wheaton.
No,
No,
I
no,
think
no,
I
no.
kind of look like Will Wheaton.
Nah.
You do?
Now he does. Look how he looks now. I think
No,
he looks
no, no,
similar.
no, no.
full on beard and everything
No.
too.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Check
no,
him
no, no,
out.
no.
Wait a minute. Didn't Capcom
I've got 30
come out
pounds
with
on him, but I think we look similar.
Didn't Capcom come out with some Dungeons and Dragons games?
Yes,
They
we did. Yes.
did.
There you
Two of
go.
them.
There's the connection.
What?
I like
Two
the
of
Star
them.
Trek cab idea. That would be fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Star
lots
Trek
of-
would be cool.
Collaboration.
Yeah. Oh, see,
See
more
it.
things about what you like. Should we do a kind of a quick panel ask on to
Let's
John
do
Market?
a speed round.
Speed
Yeah.
round, baby.
Okay.
On this speed
Speed round.
round,
Let's go.
Speed round. While you have
Let's do
John
speed round.
captured, what would you guys like to ask him in terms of speculation or
just
things
quick.
he likes
But
and doesn't like?
it's really yes, no, or really like one sentence answers for
Okay.
speed round.
Yeah. So
Let's
if you
go.
got something, put it into chat and we'll start going through. But while we get folks putting into the chat what they'd like to hear from John, another quick AMA, let's just do a quick round of horn. So UAG,
Okay.
what's the one thing you want to ask?
Do we have pro camps coming up in the near future?
Hmm.
Near future is subjective.
6 months. In the next 6 months.
How is it
Possibly.
subjective? I don't think you know what that word means.
You keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means.
Possibly. We're trying. But
Okay,
David says it's the year of the Excel.
All right, David said it's the year of the XO. Moat, what do you got? While we're getting some more questions in the chat. Happy birthday, Moat.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
To echo off of that, pinball cabs. Any in the near 12 months? Any new ones? Any re-releases near 12 months? Next 12 months, not near.
Possibly, but pinball is super expensive, so I wouldn't expect anything like a upgraded version of a pinball. I wouldn't expect that.
All right, fair. All right, Michael B, what do you got?
Robotron.
I knew that was gonna be.
Absolutely. Make it happen, John. You know you
Look
want
at
that.
his
I think Robotron with a 49-way joystick, even though it didn't come with the 49-way joystick,
Doesn't matter.
play well.
Mm-hmm.
Robotron is the marquee game.
Absolutely.
Sinister.
I think a survey
Smash TV.
would
man.
be between Smash TV and Robotron.
Smash TV is the add-on.
Interesting.
Smash TV has better graphics. Robotron has more nostalgia.
Robotron is the marquee.
All right, Fox, what do you got?
I want, and it's not just me, it's the entire community wants a Marvel legacy. All the cabs. Give me all your games on your head-to-head on a upright cab with that new Midway/Legacy body style.
Ooh.
That's what we want.
No Punisher.
No.
Oh no, that's brutal.
I gotta
You
have
can't do
Punisher.
that. You can't do
I
that.
gotta have Punisher.
No Punisher.
Marvel ain't
John.
letting people shoot people.
John, we gotta have Punisher, baby.
Not
Come on.
possible.
Why
It's
is it
got
not
to
possible?
happen. It's
Marvel
got to
won't
happen.
Marvel won't let Punisher happen again.
You got to ask. You got to say
That was the
"Please."
one-time shot.
That was a one time. 2 times.
No,
we did
no.
twice. We did
Okay.
twice.
You did it on the head.
But 3 times. We did 3
It was on
times.
a head-to-head.
3 times.
Come on, baby. Come on. You got to say please.
Said 3, not 2.
I got it sitting right there in my little counter cave.
But Marvel
Damn.
versus Capcom II possibly has what you want.
Ooh, interesting. All
I
right.
like where,
Aye,
I
aye.
like where your head's at.
Aye,
I
aye.
like where your head's at.
I
said
All
Aye.
right. Here's my question. Okay, so I just bought this arcade for $900. Star Wars Trilogy
You
arcade.
son of a bitch.
John D, will yours be cheaper?
If it happens, yes.
Yeah!
Look at the way it's framed. Justin.
now.
Justin.
I was
Justin,
hoping he
you are
wouldn't
a
say the
master.
condition if.
You are a master.
Thought he would be like, it'll be cheaper. Be like,
You are a master.
confirmed.
Yeah.
You
So
are
I'm
good.
good at this game.
All right, so
He's-
while John is here, put a question, put it into the chat, with question, and then whatever you want to ask here. So first off, I don't know if you
have a
got to this.
question.
White Castle plus ice cream equals Crystal Castle's cab.
Boom.
Confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Cloak and Dagger. I know these are just random things. Does that sound something you're
Mhm.
interested in?
Possibly in the compilation.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I know you've been really, really harping on Dragon's Lair. I actually did some research today and drove all the way to Pasadena to play a Dragon's Lair cap in person for 30 minutes to try to get to the last scene.
Did you
And
get
I'm
it?
not good enough, unfortunately, to get to the last scene on 5 Lives when I have to actually pay for it in the cab. But anything you want to say about Dragon's Lair? Is that a possibility? Is there enough noise?
Anything is possible.
Listen,
Anything is
I
possible.
told you
Raiden-
to
a Raiden
stop
cabinet.
using that phrase.
Raiden.
God damn it. Don't use that
Raiden
phrase.
cabinet.
All right, rating cabinet.
okay,
Which-
and-
Raiden jet
I
set.
probably
barrack.
said everything I would have to say about Dragon's Lair on my post
Your
today.
post.
And that's
Yeah.
all I'm going to say about it for now.
All right, sounds good. So people are asking shooters, House of the Dead or Carnival? What do you prefer?
House of the Dead.
Okay. All right. Do you have
That's
something?
my man. That's
John, what are
that's
you
what I'm
eating?
Haagen-Dazs, Pringles. Haagen-Dazs
Rating.
and Pringles.
John doesn't
Yeah.
want to sleep tonight, clearly.
All right, Time
Raiden.
Crisis XL. Is that something that could be happening in the future?
Don't know what you're talking about.
You
Don't
know what
know
you
anything.
know what we're talking about. You
Don't
Just
know what
know.
you're talking about.
Oh,
All
You
right.
know.
All right. Is it MVC2 or MVC II?
Aye.
All right, there we go.
Confirmed.
What is
yeah.
meant by a
Mark
pro
II.
cabinet? All right, so Arcade Hollywood, it's a little bit new. So for folks that don't know, when people say pro, people still might be new. What does it mean when you say pro?
It's not a 3/4 cabinet.
Mhm.
It's not. It's bigger than 3/4 cabinet. Same height, not as wide.
And Arcade Hollywood has an amazing home arcade collection. He has the Barncade, right? So thanks for showing up here, Arcade Hollywood, for checking out this channel. So will OneUp ever change their mind, change their model to a multi-cab model? I don't know what that means.
No.
Isn't that what it is right now?
Already a multi-cab.
No.
No. What he's asking is they want to see if you'll ever do like a single cabinet where then you can buy games.
Oh.
It's possible. It's not our model, but who knows what happens in the future, right? Anything is possible.
No, we don't want
Anything's possible.
No.
No, I'm
Right.
good on that.
No.
Yeah.
All right,
we
I like
don't.
this one. A lot of the companies had their own legacy cabinets.
This
Will
is the one.
Konami ever have their own?
We
version?
want that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. No. Stringer Films has a very important question, John. Is LCXYZ really the best adult dating site?
Apparently, I saw it 30 times in chat.
That's what it said.
Repetition, Wilson. So people are asking about multi-Williams cabinet.
So there's a multi-Williams cabinet, official one with all these ugly logos on the
Yeah,
side.
I know.
Hey.
We don't
I
like that.
mean,
We don't like that.
we already have kind of a multi-cab Williams cab. Our Midway has mostly Williams on it.
Mhm.
If you want to see an exact replica of that Williams cab, it's
Nobody
possible.
wants that. That's ugly.
So
Yeah,
I'll
like
make it-
class
I'll
of
make it-
81, right?
I'll make a deal with you. Let's meet halfway in the middle. I'm not going to get my Robotron cab. I don't want a Smash TV cab. Make it a Bubbles cab, and we'll just have all the games on it.
Bubbles, bubbles,
I
Bubbles,
think
baby.
I've been trying this pro for a long
Make it
time.
happen.
I've
All
been trying
right,
to
so
do
let's
that
just
for a
try to
long
rapid
time.
fire these. Give me like one word responses if you can.
Sure.
We'll kind of keep it going. All right, maximum hang time.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, so let's see. Akari Warriors.
No.
B,
All right.
read that super chat. Come on.
Any
Not that one.
question? Any other MK caps happening this year? Thanks for the $2 super chat.
Not that one.
He meant the other one.
I don't know.
Read the other one.
The
I don't
fourth
know.
one.
I don't know.
All right,
Anything
Rampage
is
World
possible.
Tour.
Licensing issues.
Damn you. Come on.
All right. Well, I see a big super chat. Thank you so much, Sir Sega. Okay, this is one that me and Fox
My
know
man.
about.
Listen.
Oh, he's gonna destroy our dreams.
Bro, what are you doing,
Oh.
John?
A really important one.
You got to
Put
really
a
know
fork
guys,
in it,
guys,
it's
feels good.
done.
Can
All
I
right.
just make a point here?
John D. Lumpia or egg rolls?
You
Someone
know the
make a
answer
point.
to that.
Lumpia.
It's
Can I just-
Lumpia. Thank you very much.
Can I just
She's
jump in
Chinese,
really
though, so
quickly?
it's all about egg
Yes,
rolls.
Mike,
So
please.
this company doesn't think Qbert can stand on its own 2 feet as an arcade cabinet, but you're asking if they're going to make a riding cabinet? Really?
Come
Right.
on.
Ryan's way better than Qbert, though. To be fair.
Yeah, but
Thank
that's
you,
that-
Mo.
that's your opinion.
Thank
But
Oh, no, that's a
mainstream
fact.
isn't gonna buy it.
That's a fact. That's
It's
a fact.
a
That's not an opinion, that's a
verifiable
I
fact.
fact.
see rating cabinets in arcades
Five
more
people
than I
said
see
different.
Qbert
Yeah, it's a
cabinets in
fact.
arcades.
Sorry, Mike.
So,
For God's
That's-
sakes,
I don't-
man.
all right, let's keep going. One of our questions. Here we go. More party
Point
games.
blank.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Update to Ridge Racer. Any way to do linked cabs? Is that something you guys would ever do, where people would buy multiple cabs and like link stuff?
It's possible. The issue about link cabs, you actually have to have beefier processors in both cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
That's been the issue.
Interesting. But you guys have looked into it.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like it. All right. Ooh, they've looked into it. Linked cabs. Very good. You keep skipping down. Okay. Anything in the candy cab format? I think
There
Fox
we
talked
go.
a little bit about candy cabs today.
Jedi
Plastic
Goku.
molds are expensive.
Plastic
Very
molds are
expensive.
expensive, and it wouldn't look right if you didn't do it in plastic, right?
money.
Mhm.
We have money.
Let
Interesting.
Unico do it.
That's fine.
Really?
No, it's
Unico.
okay.
Unico.
Competition's
Unico
good.
do it. You do it.
Competition's
Alright,
good.
I'll give you that one.
Did
Yeah.
we talk
You
about
give me
maximum hang
SNK,
time?
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, baby.
Did we talk about max hang time?
Shots fired.
Mm.
Bang bang.
Possible. Possible.
Possible. All right. Let's see. Well, T2. I don't know if this is a question. All right, Street Fighter Alpha. I know there's so many other
Listen.
Street Fighters that can probably run on current
Yes.
technology. When are we
Come
going
on.
to get next generation Street Fighter stuff on a cabinet?
Possible skin. I don't know.
We love Alpha.
NBA
The community
Showtime.
loves Alpha.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Point blank.
possible.
Look at
Yeah.
that smile. Look at that smile.
Hold on, let me
Come
get in
on,
there.
you know.
NBA
I want
Showtime.
to play this guy in poker.
Tapper.
We have Tapper.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what they're asking. They're not asking about Tapper as a compilation game. They're asking about Tapper.
As a
Tab.
standalone, maybe direct to consumer via Live. Who knows?
B, let me ask this question.
Go ahead.
Timber.
NBA Showtime.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
All right.
The problem with NBA Showtime, there's so many rights holders already to NBA Jam. NBA Showtime would add more people you have
More
to
red
pay.
tape.
And then if it was just that one cabinet, you could do NBA Showtime and NFL Blitz, but NFL Blitz and NBA would have to. It's way complicated.
Yeah.
It's got to be a nightmare.
May I ask a question real
It's
quick?
too many people in the pie. Not enough for us.
I hear you, buddy.
If you
Yeah,
want to put a
that's tough.
question, put question before your chat, and then I'll look for it. It'll be easier to find it. But Justin, you have a quick question.
Justin.
Is the entire Illuminati here on this show?
Almost.
Mostly.
Almost.
so.
I think so.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Illuminati.
Yes.
This is our first meetup, huh?
This is our
Cool.
This is our official
About
meeting.
damn time, gentlemen. Absolutely.
John, I have a question. Just real fast before B gets going. John D versus B Kong. First to 10 Street Fighter champion on Back Alley.
What's back alley?
What?
7-Eleven, baby.
Oh,
I'm gonna beat your ass.
He's trying to do some booking matches.
Look,
John
look,
B's just
look,
trying to
look,
say that so
look,
he doesn't
because
have
that
to
match-
face it. It's the
That
reason.
match will happen. We're waiting for a big event to do it, so it'll happen.
He didn't believe me before, right? I had to earn my spot back into the top whatever on Big Blue.
I
but
remember.
I think
remember.
so. It was good. That was a fun
It will
match.
happen again. It will happen again. I just need to train.
All right, I like this question. Anything flight cabinet, Afterburner, G-Lock, Thunderblade?
thank you. Thank you.
I think that it's a cool cabinet for sure.
Cool cabinet. Coin pushers or pachinko? Is that something you guys would ever
You
do?
know, I've been wanting pachinko for a long time. I just don't know how popular it'll be here in the States.
Yeah? All right, that's true. Pachinko would be a little bit weird. Coin pushers, though, my wife is a huge coin pusher fan. So
I heard
don't
she's
know.
she's an expert.
She's so legit at coin pushing.
Yeah, I
games.
heard-
I have no
heard
idea. A blue form factor for anything else, Big Blue, because that could be a standard cap for others.
Using Big Blue form factor for
I wanna see
anything
Big
else.
Blue, too.
Like, if we were to do an AVP, it'd likely to be in that form factor.
Mhm.
Oh,
So-
I love you so much
He
right
just
now.
got
I love
excited.
you so much right now.
Look
So
how
not
happy
MVC
this guy
II?
But it wouldn't. No, but no, so let me caveat that. It wouldn't be in the exact version one.
Oh, another version.
Version
like
2. I
Version
want
2.
version 2.
Version 2 Big Blue.
With the speakers,
With the
separate.
speakers,
yeah,
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 exactly.
yeah. John, he knows where I'm at. He feels me. Yeah.
So there is something came up. MG has a comment there in the chat, and I think it's a good time to just squash this because it's the stupidest rumor ever. AI Pro dead. Obviously, no.
I love you, Michael B.
Thank you. Michael B's breaking hearts, bro. He don't care.
Not dead.
Not dead. Never was.
Not dead.
Thank
I
you.
got a couple
Delayed,
of
maybe
questions.
not dead. No.
Delayed, not dead. Hell no.
Delayed, not dead.
Delayed, not dead.
Hell
All right,
no.
who is this guy and what did he do to John D? He's here, so Goofy
I have
Foot,
some
you're-
things I could say, but I'm not going to say.
This is the man.
My wife is watching me, making sure I don't cuss and stuff. So
All right, good man, good man. Any exclusive licenses from Bash?
Smile.
comment.
Look at that smile.
Oh,
See, Justin
Comment.
knows. Justin knows
No
the
comment.
smile.
That's
He
funny.
knows.
What
I
I
did
saw
see a
his
good dance
smile
move, though.
say SNK. I don't.
no comment.
Moonwalker. I love MJ. I know
Aw.
you do too. Show me the MJ move.
Oh,
Don't do that.
jeez.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
He's
do it.
wearing COVID pants.
How's my moonwalker?
He's a smooth criminal, guys. Smooth criminal.
He needed to have like a dress shirt on and then sweats.
That's the Zoom outfit, right?
Cruising USA. Is this something on the roadmap?
Cruising USA. What's the answer? I don't know.
I don't know.
John, I gotta ask you a question about Cruising USA because you know the licensing on this. They're still very heavily tied to Nintendo, aren't they? Even though they're with
Yes.
Raw Thrills, still
Yes.
very heavily tied to Nintendo.
Yes.
That makes
But you
sense.
It's
could
not
ask
that
Rob to
Nintendo
ask Nintendo.
It's not that Nintendo. Like that's a different issue. Have doing Nintendo IPs like, Donkey Kong versus co-branded IPs that they have with Raw Thrills. So I would say we would possibly do a Cruising USA before we could ever even touch Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
There's more possibility of that than anything.
Correct.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
there's a chance.
There's a chance. Thanks for the $5 super chat 360. Who's big in the fighting game community, joins a lot of tournaments. John, will we see a Japanese Hyper Street Fighting anniversary too?
Yeah, I think so.
What would be-
Eventually.
I don't know what the differences would be in that.
Oh well, so are you talking about just the hyper fighting that had just come out, where you can fight different versions of Street Fighter 2 that had just come out from Capcom? That version,
I think that's what it is. The one with where you can choose the different
where
versions.
you can choose like
Super
CE
Strider.
versus
Yeah.
Hyper. Yeah, so that we're looking into that version also. So yeah,
Cool.
B, I
Hey,
want to ask a
Conan.
question about that.
Yeah, I was
go ahead.
same thing.
Because do you think that the Darkstalkers was popular enough on the Big Blue in terms of being able to get its own cabinet and artwork dedicated to that series?
I would say no.
I'd say no too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Alpha is more of a draw.
Yeah,
I don't agree, but it's probably the way it is.
I think Alpha and Street Fighter 3 are more of a draw.
Yes, sir.
All right. Pole position as a cab.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Why not?
Just
Well, I'll
say
tell
no.
you why. I'll tell you why.
In the middle of the Haagen-Dazs.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have to caveat.
You got Atari and you got Namco
No,
involved in that,
that's
right?
not the issue.
Hey,
So
listen, I learned
Scott really wants pole position. It's one of his favorite
Just-
games, right? First of all, you can't use the Suzuki, the all the names, right? Those are licensed. Each one of those, all the track names are licensed. Secondly, you can't use all of the ads that appear in pole position, right? You take all of that out, do you still have pole position? Plus, have you
Interesting.
played pole position lately? The game, it doesn't hold up well.
Well, for collectors, especially people
know.
looking to
It's like
rebuy,
a
like
Tron,
they would love
right?
it. It's the kind of thing that is tailor made for your direct to consumer
Collection.
fun crowding.
Get it.
But the thing is that the thing that you mentioned that makes it hard is when you have to take so many out. It's those
Marlboro.
hardcores that
Look,
might pick
I can't
apart.
put Canon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keep going. Let's see what other shit's in there.
You'll just keep on putting
Can't
Arcade
put
1 up.
Pepsi.
Arcade 1
Keep
up.
going,
Arcade
keep
1
going.
up.
But I mean, you got
Look,
Road
I can't-
Blasters,
I can
Spy
put
Hunter.
Namco.
You guys aren't even
I can't put
thinking.
that one.
If you got to
I
take
can't put
them out,
Marlboro.
you guys
Keep
aren't
going.
thinking. If you got to
Whatever that
crowdfund this,
is. Keep going.
if you got to
Can't
crowdfund
do
this,
that one.
I'll help
right.
you ROM. How about this? We do a ROM hack on it, and as
Right.
you drive around, you'll see console kits, and then you'll see UAG, you'll see
I
19K
love-
Fox.
It's-
I
it's
love
honestly-
that. I
it's
love
honestly-
your headset. Yes.
if you guys are going to
Yes.
crowdfund this, you got to listen. You sell the friggin' places. Like if you're a big time thing, you can get your name up there, Michael B, or you can get
Yo,
UAG.
Listen,
Marcus
that is
Sponsor
kind of cool.
your name.
That is
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yes.
That is kind of cool.
All right, that's the only.
No,
way.
but Michael B, let me ask you seriously. If we had to take out all of those logos,
It'd be tough.
and
It'd
we
be
couldn't call any of those original tracks, Suzuki, whatever.
It's good though.
I mean, is it still viable?
It's good.
Well, that's a question.
Well,
that's a
if you
question
can't do
could
late
ask
hits,
Nick
is it
Crowdfund.
still viable?
What's that?
Damn,
What's that?
bro.
What's that? What's that? I don't know what you're talking about.
He has no idea what we're talking
I
about.
could
I have
be
no
is
idea
in
what
an
you're talking
uncomfortable situation. Like, I don't know. American football. I don't know.
Let's talk about NFL Blitz then. Hypothetically,
No. Listen. No.
Hypothetically,
Let's talk about Road Blasters.
Yes.
Spy Hunter.
hypothetically,
Somebody in the chat said
hypothetically,
go
I'm
on
going to
Legends.
steal your one up monthly. Hypothetically,
I want
that
to
was
one up.
long gone.
Yeah.
All right. How about Sega Rally or Daytona? I know that level racing cab. Going more
I
modern.
mean,
this
rights
time.
is no problem. It's
Daytona.
just the development. Model
The
2
technology has
is
to catch up to there,
expensive,
right?
Mhm.
and yeah. I think you can put so Model 2. That version of Model 2 actually does play Daytona and Sega Rally.
Mhm.
So if we were to do it, likely those would be part of that, I think. But again, we're a little bit a little bit of ways
From Model 2.
Model 2. I mean, we're at System
I think
22 right now, and then
System 22 is the most
and then
advanced. you
System
have,
23 and Model 2 would likely be
John
next.
D, I recommend the next driving cab that you get yourself like one of those racing car beds. Think about adding a cabinet to the front of it.
Wow.
UAG, why? Come on, man.
Wow.
Come on, man.
I
You're
don't know what
hurting
you're talking
feelings
about.
right now. What are you doing?
Listen, I want a sit down cab, but I want it to be. I want it to look cool. I don't want to sit on it and then the missus come in and look like, what the
There's
f- you doing?
there's no way you can look cool on
I agree
any
with
race
Justin
car cab
right now.
It's not possible. None of
what
us
you
look
need to
cool
do is
even on the
take
3/4 scale. You have to just
You gotta
look the
take
other
the
way.
stools that with the back and then add them into.
See, the stool with the back is a chair. So there
No,
you go. Yeah.
next year they're coming out with a reclining footrest too. So.
Oh my god, that's badass.
All right, $5
That
super
might
chat.
sell,
Here's-
actually.
Here's
Micah
a
would love
potential
that.
cab request: the Konami Legacy with Contra, Russian Attack, Sunset Riders, and Metamorphic Force.
Ooh, damn.
forgot Bucky
Metamorphic
O'Hare.
Force.
But
Come
yeah.
on, nobody
Konami's-
forgot Bucky. Nobody
Yo, shut
forgot
up.
Bucky.
Listen. If Cat can ask for Qbert and they can ask for all this other nonsense, I can say slide
Tell me-
Bucky O'Hare in a Konami Legacy, all right?
No.
about the
So
Konami.
here's how I see
I
it.
want to know.
I like
Go ahead.
Bucky O'Hare.
I think Konami has such a great library that if you were to do a Konami Legacy, it would probably be the very Konami Legacy classics that are like a vertical screen first, like in the possibly like Contra and Frogger and other stuff, and then you could do another Konami with just fighters because they have amazing
Right.
amazing beat 'em ups, and probably with the Sunset Riders, and then Metamorphic Force, Violent Storm, all that other stuff, Bucky O'Hare, GI Joe, all that stuff. So if I were to do it, I'd kind of break it up into two cabs, not that.
Can we get the console version of Contra, please?
Yeah.
Arcade-
Why is
arcade conscious.
the NES version better than the arcade?
I thought no one wants console games on these.
No one wants console
That one we want. That one we want.
Okay,
So-
now there's caveats.
John, you just said something you can't take back. You talked about putting GI Joe on an Arcade1Up cabinet. Now this needs to happen. You
I
can't
also
take it
said
back.
Bucky O'Hare.
No, he said, but he also said Bucky
I
O'Hare
also
in front of
said,
G.I.
I also
Joe.
said Bucky O'Hare.
So
GI Joe,
yeah.
Bucky O'Hare. You got to make this happen now.
Look, Mike B, man, look, you're great, but you can only have so many requests, dude. And I've heard like 7 of them from you tonight. You need to pick like 2.
Just
and
ask
stick
for
with them, you know what I
Robotron
mean?
and GI Joe. That's it.
Okay, so no more Qbert talk. We don't.
No,
want to hear
Qbert
any
is
more of
dead
that.
then. Qbert is
No more-
dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, put all that to the wayside.
You're like,
Qbert
Qbert never
not
dies.
dead,
What are you talking
guys.
about?
You know what?
Qbert is alive and well.
Go to Liv's Twitter account, get loud, hashtag
Get loud.
Qbert, and all that stuff. So
AVP, baby.
Can you? So,
AVP.
was this just a rumor? Track and field?
track and field was a diversion.
A diversion.
What?
All right. Any
Yeah.
new form factor cabinets?
no.
I've seen the new Midway Legacy has been kind of used already in like a Capcom. Like any new form
Okay,
factor?
let's
Are you still
think about it
designing?
this way. Think about like Legacy version 1, you had the fighting cabs look a certain way. Right?
Mhm.
Legacy version 2, right? It's even though you say it looks like
Midway?
MK or Midway, it does.
Midway, yeah.
Like,
That was the
not
inspiration.
exactly Midway, it was a little fatter this way, but that's kind of our de facto fighting game cab plus generic cab. It's probably the replacement for our shark fin for now.
I dig it. I dig
Right,
it.
and then because you're gonna see like other titles that are going into that. I'd rather see that versus a shark fin.
Could
to be
you
honest
fit a
with you.
4-player controller panel on that same?
You can,
design?
yes.
Okay.
I think it's
So you-
possible. Yeah,
just-
Justin.
yeah.
I think you're
You
right.
can have
Yeah.
you can have that version
Interesting.
of the Midway with a four player.
Sure.
That's possible.
Would
Poss-
a
Possible,
49
that's
way
possible.
stick would work as well.
Maybe. Yeah, perhaps.
I
Okay,
think,
that
I
makes
think
sense.
we don't have the technical capabilities to do
Someday.
49 way.
Someday.
But
I mean, Anything's possible.
Yeah, but anything's possible.
Don't say that.
Well, you kind of have to say anything's possible, except
No,
So
we
and then,
use that phrase.
and then who knows? Maybe Legacy version 3 will have a different form factor and all that stuff. So I just want to kind of we will always have new
Explore. All right, that's good to know. That's great. All right, we have a $5 super chat from Retro RD that says, "Are you going to have an update to have more camera angles on Ridge Racer? The game is hard as hell in first person, but I don't.
That's
think
how it
they
was in the
really had
arcade,
it.
guys.
You can't change it. You can't change it.
The Ridge Racer, it was
Ridge
only
Racer
one
1 and 2
angle in the
only had
arcades.
that.
In the console versions, yes, they had it that way. but
Exactly.
we're
Keep in
using the
mind,
arcade ROMs.
they don't change games. It's whatever the original game was.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's the feature
Damn
you're
right.
gonna get.
We gotta
And
go.
it also didn't have Rumble either.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
All right, we got another last couple of wrap ups things. Last super
Sure.
chat.
We're
Will
getting
you
to the
tell
2-hour mark
off road
already.
or super sprint?
Uh-oh.
Both.
All right.
Both. Yeah.
All right, and then the last super chat that I missed. Sorry to cut this off because Mrs. Kong's arrest is calling it a night pretty soon, right?
Amen.
She's shutting it down.
Did you?
One of your 5 kids.
Oh.
Figure it out.
Okay.
Oh,
We have
Damn.
cats and things too. So hypothetically, Blitz XL 2-player 4-player.
No player.
No
just
player.
I'm not going to answer.
she said no play. Damn.
I'm not going to answer hypothetical questions
I've already
because people.
proved
Yeah,
that shit.
no.
People blow everything out
Sorry.
of proportion, except
Sorry.
when it's about GI Joe cabinets.
Except for GI Joe, I'll answer GI Joe hypothetical questions.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, you still get these dating sites in here.
Oh man, they're awesome. Let me go. Let me hit one of these.
It is the
Check
best
them out.
dating site.
I
I
think
just clicked
whoever,
on it.
whoever
Everyone
timed it
click
out,
on
they
it.
need
It's
to just
great.
hide it from the channel. They keep timing them out. Just hide it from the channel.
Yeah,
It won't show.
Or do the
You
thing
gotta
where
do
you
that, yeah.
only allow subs to chat.
All right, so let's go ahead and do a quick. It's almost been 2 hours now, and I appreciate everybody joining in. John, thank you so much for joining in. Everybody else that's been here as well. Let's just do a quick round of horn. Any final questions for John or something that you want to plug? So Fox, go.
The Marvel Legacy cabinet has to happen. I know everybody thought AVP. No. I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. We're gonna go with the Marvel Legacy cabinet. Every
Alright.
game that's on the head-to-head, plus Spider-Man. I know it's Sega. I think you can do it. I have faith in you.
That's the plug. Thanks, Fox. All right,
There you
Michael
go.
B. Final thoughts or quest? What do you got?
Will we see more TN monitors in the future? Is this a product
Oh
of
my God.
availability for screens, or
Oh my
is
God.
it I'm just you said I could ask.
It's a good question. That's
Kick his ass.
It's not,
Hit a
look,
mic.
it's possible. It really depends on the supply chain. Of course, we want BOEs. Of course, we want those best screens. But we're going to do our best to get you those type of screens. I can't make guarantees. We're beholden to what's out in the market.
Subscribe to
Right.
19K Fox. He'll tell you what to do.
All right, Justin, what you got?
All right, so I just bought this arcade for $900.
You are a badass. You are a
Hear me
badass.
out. Here's my plan, John. You come out with the Star Wars trilogy arcade, okay?
Okay.
For $500. This is gonna raise the price of the arcade that I have, and then I flip this for 10 grand, okay?
You
And I'll
bastard.
give you a piece of it. All right, we good?
Okay.
The Justin bribe. Yay, excellent. UAG, what do you got?
John, you teased this before. Is it in the writings of back-to-back head-to-head countercade? Can we see that? Can we expect something like that in the future?
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see
Yeah,
it.
well-
It could be pretty expensive though, but I love it. I love the idea.
Yeah.
I want to
talked
see
about
it.
that with when AG Styles, right? Was he playing?
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, the one I played with. Yeah,
The
I thought it worked
screen's
great.
awesome. If we had it for one player on each side, I think
Yeah.
that we hit a home run right there.
Or two party gates.
Yes, back to back.
Actually,
You put
that's
one
not
on
a
each
bad
door.
idea.
A little couple. Little.
No, I'm
Duct
gonna
tape,
have Bobby
good to go.
Fu make me a prototype where it's like two next to each other, and then you can fold it back to back.
Ooh.
I see.
That's
little
a
hinge.
That's a lot of weight on the
Bobby
edge.
Fu's gonna make me
Hinge.
one. I'm telling
That's a
you.
lot of weight
I
on the
got
It's
edge.
gonna be
yeah.
two screens. Next
He
to
could be
each
your new
other,
prototyper.
and then you can also do
Bobby
that
could be a
one.
prototyper
West
for
Coast
sure.
discrimination. It's messed up.
Wait, what
Well,
happened?
what you got, man?
Um, yeah. Are we asking or are we closing? Because if we're closing,
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want, baby.
Chill.
You the
Chill.
man.
we got to chill because I don't want to be getting
Nah,
hit
do
in the
your
head.
thing. Do your thing.
So yeah, I guess like John said, pay attention all week and stuff. Tuesday, do the thing with UAG and Ralph and Travis, and we'll talk the crap. And then Wednesday, I guess there's a reunion, and then there's cool stuff happening this week. So pay attention to stuff. Oh, but if we're putting a request in when you do the pro cabinet, you guys should do like working coin doors with like fake Arcade1Up coins and stuff, so that like like make it more authentic, whatever else. Like I don't know how
Collectors.
possible that is.
Arcade1Up
like,
coins.
Yeah,
They will have functional buttons.
Well, yeah, I know they have functional, but I'm saying like in the future, and like
There's nothing like that sound
of, like,
going
that,
down.
He wants that coin, bro.
You always
He
got to
wants that
take it
coin
to the
going
next
in.
Be able
level.
to take a coin and just put it in and watch it trigger, whatever. That's just my thing.
Just have the third parties do that.
Well, yeah, that's not fun. I'm talking about you guys.
He just wants to charge people in his house.
And,
That's what-
and real quick, thank you for the tweet earlier. I was streaming and I saw your tweet go up about asking questions for the community with the spectator mode and the lobby system, whatever else. That's feedback, you know what I mean? And being able to get that in one of those lobbies to be filled up and just for future releases as well. Yeah, that's a good thing. So I just wanted to say that real fast.
I'm gonna be honest.
Man, I think
I like the new version. I like the MK30 model.
Yes. And I'm sorry
Yeah,
I said mean
I like
things to you on this show, John. I
what
apologize.
did you say? I didn't even remember.
Good.
He was eating Haagen-Dazs. He can't
I was eating
remember.
Haagen-Dazs and eating my Pringles.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yo,
Right,
John.
yeah.
So I'm harassing you Tuesday, right? That's the thing. We're harassing you
Tramp
Tuesday
stamp
night.
giveaways.
Any Arcade1Up tramp stamp giveaways? Stickers, John. We want Arcade1Up stickers. Is what
I want a good T-shirt.
or
Damn,
temporary
bro.
tattoos.
Yeah.
You know,
Gotta make my own
let's
t-shirt.
talk to Web
T-shirts,
and get
man.
them out.
T-shirts.
Temporary
Yeah.
tattoos
We're-
for the next Arcade1Up event.
We're
Yeah, we'll see what
revisiting,
that
we're
jump-
revisiting our merch site.
Yeah.
Would you be
I
willing to
wanna
license
see
out your
some-
logo?
I want to see like on the merch site. I want to see kind of more expensive merch, but like high quality merch. So like new era hats and stuff like that. So we'll see.
It doesn't always have to be high quality. Like this iArcade shirt that I have, it's already starting to like
Oh,
wear,
dang.
wear out. But it's really cool, actually. It, like
Hey,
sometimes, you wash it 20 times and then it kind of gets that faded look. It's good.
Oh yeah, it's like vintage, fake vintage.
Vintage, yeah. So it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I'm digging the hat though. If you could do a new era, yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
do a new era cap.
Oh, okay.
You're killing me.
Alright.
Come on, man. Make it happen.
SJ Miola just snuck in with the last chat. Okay, this is the final one. Taito cab, John.
I have no comments on Taito.
You mean the
Man,
horror
you gotta
of the
have something.
retro game scene?
And no
gotta
Taito. I
have
have
a-
no comments on Taito.
Everybody needs a
Something.
whore, UAG. Everybody needs a whore.
Wow.
All right, well, everybody, thank you all so much for joining in. Mrs. Kongs R Us is running around trying to corral cats and kids and things. So I got to head out in a little bit. Thank you all for joining in. Check out this week. All these content creators will be streaming something. I'm sure there will be a lot of things for the road to EVO, which takes place starting Thursday nights. My stream
Yep.
Thursday nights, I will be in Vegas. And John has something else he wants to say.
Exactly. So I'll be in Vegas too. These guys will be streaming. I'll be hopping on those streams and let's have fun. So watch out starting Thursday night.
That's right. Thursday night, it's going to be hype. If not, stay tuned to all these channels. We'll see you next time. Have a great Sunday, everybody. See you next
See you,
time.
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Don't forget, Thursday night. Watch